All right, it is post C3-PO event, and I am back. I am moved. I don't have a new place to live yet, but I have a setup. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go old school and just stream directly from my PlayStation because I don't have the bandwidth here in the hotel to do anything else. So I'm jumping into a private lobby here. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully the internet is stable enough. I managed to get, it was a fair, I mean, I didn't, since the last time I streamed like 3 or 4 days ago, I have not Super Rebirthed. It has been a busy several days, but I have managed to smash my way up to like almost Rebirth 24. So I'm about to do that. I think we're in good shape for a Rebirth 24 right now. All right, and here we go, here we go. It was a bit of a grind, that event. I see there was a lot of back and forth on the social media over the event. I think that the developers had a bit of troubles with it, but that's fine. I thought that C3-PO himself was not too bad, but it was a bit of a grind to get the paint job. So let's take a look at where I'm at. So I did manage to get myself quite a bit higher. So I have everything I need to go up to Rebirth 24. I've got all the Beskar, I've got the Motrack, I have got everything I need. So let's take a look at the base here before we jump up there. So I'm pretty much almost all Beskar or better everywhere. So I got a bunch of Beskar there. I got this guy yesterday. How lucky was that? How lucky was that? This guy is phenomenal, +9 pickaxe. So that was a brilliant score. I just happened to get him only because the other guy couldn't afford him. I got this gun runner. I'm not going to do anything with him because I am just going to rebirth and then I'm going to Super Rebirth. I managed to get this guy, although I had him once before. He wasn't a new addition to my Droid X, but that's all right. I needed him for my rebirth and the basic variant. I will take that one. And actually, somebody grabbed him off the belt faster than me, but I'm telling you, goodwill paid off. I given that guy a couple different blueprints when he asked, and he managed to snag it and put it in his locker. And when I asked him, he was more than willing to give it to me. So that was absolutely brilliant. I did get 2 Nova Crystals this morning while I was trying to set this stream up. I popped on and had some issues, but I got 2 Nova Crystals first thing off of this. That was wicked. Up here, I've primarily got all Beskars, a few of the Mythics in place. Let's just see if anything decent comes out of all of this. All right. So nothing fantastic out of that. What is this guy showing me here? He's the one I had before. All right. And then up on the battle deck, what do I have? I just crafted some stuff up overnight just to see if I get a flawless. My luck on flawless during that event was terrible. I just spent so much time just smashing out droids, anything Beskar I could get, and a lot of rainbows. I didn't get any, but over the weekend, I did manage to get several flawless. Let's take a look. I got several flawless just in the normal course of things without even the event. So I had all the commons, of course. I'm still missing my 3 rares. Those will live in infamy. I got this Amp Walker. That was a sweet score. And I got this Orb Walker. The other ones in the Epic variety I had. And I don't think I got anything else. Yeah, that was it. So I got two. That's not bad. That's better than I normally been getting the last week or so. So I'm happy about that. Let's do the normal rebirth here. Boom. I think it's time to go. We will smash that out. We'll bump up. I'm going to take a look and see what I need. I'm not in bad shape to need it, but I'm not going to smash out 13.5 trillion. I'm sure I can get that default Tritech, but I don't know what I'm earning now. Yeah, 2.5. I was earning 5 billion a smash yesterday, a little over 5 billion a smash. So it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too much of a grind, but today there is no way I'm going to be grinding up to whatever 13 trillion. There's no way. That is too much. It's just going to be a long, boring day of doing that, and that's no fun. So I think it's time to Super Rebirth. We got him coming back again. Hopefully they fix the event to the way it was intended. It might be more fun if it's the way it was intended. Let's take a look at what we have here. 137. That would be the most crystals. This is the highest I've ever gone. I've never gone to 24 before, so that will be the highest I've ever gone. And normally I wouldn't have done it, but I had a lot going on, so there was no point in trying to rush all the way up. But today is the day. So let's get this one. All right, hold on, let me get back out here. Nightwing, I'll accept. There you go, Nightwing. Welcome in. All right, we will Super Rebirth now and see what I want to spend crystals on. One thing I am massively disappointed about is they changed the structure on the timing. So all these Nova crystals I spent on the droid time reduction, I kind of feel are a waste now, because you used to throw your droid on there and it would knock off. I mean, I was at 50%, so it would knock off 50% of the time. What they've done now is it doesn't knock off 50% of the time, and then you start smashing away. What it does is it speeds up the time. So if you're not smashing the bench, it makes sense, because the seconds go by twice as fast now. Like on my core upgrades here, if I go to my, where was I at? It was workshop upgrades. They've had that coming soon. That's a big one too. We'll talk about that in a second. This crafting speed. So they bumped it up to 100% now, but that means when you look at my droid, instead of it clicking down 1 second at a time, it clicks down 2 seconds at a time. So if you're a passive player, that's great, right? Because it's half the time over the whole length of it. But if you're a person like me who smashes down the things, it didn't really help at all. Because you're never going to get that, because it only works if you go through the whole duration of the, say, 6 hours for the droid. But if you're smashing it down over 6 minutes, it really does almost nothing for you. So a lot of Nova crystals spent on that, which I kind of feel are wasted now, because unless you're just like overnight or going offline, it really doesn't help a whole lot. So a little bummed about that one. I am excited about this one though, the companion slot, having a second companion. Now you can have like BB-8 equipped and a pickaxe droid. That is going to be phenomenal. I'm really looking forward to that one. This one, okay. I mean, I've definitely put some effort into doing that as well. And then I don't know about this one. I don't care about the amount. We'll see what the percentages are, right? 25% critical amount. We'll see what the percentages are of getting that chance. But the one I'm really excited about is that one with the companion droid. Okay, now I backed out of there. What am I going to spend all these crystals on? That's the question, huh? I got 163 of them in the workshop. I am not going to be spending any more on crafting speed. I feel that was a bit of a letdown. I do have enough for this, and that would give me 18 extra left over. The question is, do I want to do that? I'm not sure yet, because I can buy a whole lot of other things. I could buy this for 100, not quite have enough for blueprint storage, or I could buy a lounge slot and a blueprint storage. Or where's the other one? The one that the collect all is 100. Yeah. Oh, there's so many decisions, and of course you don't have enough Nova crystals. I think I'm not struggling with scrap value, honestly, up to level 20. I think that it's doing pretty good where it's at. This one would be a nice one to have. So I could do, let me take a look at core just to see, because I might get the pickaxe up as well. The pickaxe really helps, because where I'm at right now, let's take a look at my pickaxe. What am I at now? 183 billion. So if it brings it up 2 more levels, that one takes it up into like almost the trillion level, I think. I think I'm going to do that, because I really like smashing through the pickaxe fast. So let's buy that one and we'll see what we have left. So core upgrades, pickaxe mastery. Let's do one more of those. All right, so I got that one. The next one's 50. That'll bring up to 23. I think maybe I'll do one the next time and one the next time after that. All right, let's see what else. So now I've limited myself. I cannot get scrap value now. I've got 118. 75 off that would leave me almost 50 left. I need 60 for a lounge spot. And 100 for that. So I could get the other collect all, which doesn't really help me progress faster. It's just kind of nice. But blueprint storage is pretty handy. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna get the other blueprint storage. That way I got 2 of them. That will definitely come in handy. And then I can't really buy anything else. 43. I could get some more chips, but I'm doing all right with chips right now. All right, scrap value can't get. I think that's going to be it. I think I'm going to save those 43, and we'll just run them up higher. I don't need health. I don't need damage. Don't need credits. I'm thinking of getting this here in the near future as well. Movement speed I don't need. Flawless charm, I'm not even close to being able to buy it. Something I did find out about this one, though. This one here, this super crates, if you get this now, from what I can understand, if you get the next one gives you like gold rewards. This one gets you gold rewards. The next one will get you diamond rewards, and the top one will get you rainbow rewards. So when you go around and collect those crates, you get better rewards. But what it does do as well, and maybe I should spend 10. We're going to spend 10 just to check it out. But I should be able to get now a gold variant of all the hats around the outside edge. We're going to have to check that out. And then if you buy the next one, I should be able to get the diamond variant. So every single hat you have, you should be able to get an additional variant of those. Look at that. Nightwing's been busy throwing me out a bunch of good stuff to start off my day. All right, we'll get going. No more messing around. But after I get up here a little bit, we'll go check out those hats and see if we can find a few of the gold variant hats and see if we can do it. Because for me, that'd be the only reason going around there collecting those crates anymore. I don't collect them for anything else. All right, we'll smash out a bit here. What is a good affordable droid that he found me here? What is a goal? Million, 36K. So we need to get up to 36K and get my first droid on there. Good morning, good evening, Nightwing. Thank you very much for jumping in and giving me a hand. I appreciate it. This is always until you get your first droid on the table, it's always the most challenging part of the thing. After that, it just starts to smash away like crazy. You up there. I see you brought your helper in with you today as well. Oh, let's just take this guy and throw him on. Oh, I don't quite have 12K yet. How nice is that when you got somebody that's just feeding you stuff, right? That makes it so much easier. We'll throw the 2K on. By then we'll have the 12K. Yeah, instantly. You throw that little garbage on there and instantly you get 12K. I shouldn't even mess around. I should just grab the first 2K I see and throw them on. It's just fundamentally changed it. Look how fast it changes it. Boom, boom, everything. I can buy it faster than... He can give me scrap value faster than I can buy all these things now. Okay, I've maxed everything there. Let's get up top. 40K, 80K. All right. That's everything I can buy, I think. Let's just go down here and grab requirements. Start rebirthing as fast as we can. Here's some good guys. These guys are low. I'll take him. He's a little bit better. We're just going to be cycling through these things as fast as we possibly can. It won't take too long to scrap these guys right away. 462,000. That's 440 million. We'll take you. There's Pitt. Let's go grab him. All right. So how do you guys feel about the C3-PO event? I didn't find it was too bad. I mean, I know that they had a major glitch in it, and And originally it was designed that as you were lowering the crane down, you were supposed to like hit the button and try to stop the crane at the right thing. And I guess it glitched out right at the very end, and they had to change that up, unfortunately. So it was no longer at all skill based. It was 100% this random thing, which was a little bit frustrating. I can understand for some people, but I didn't find it too hard to get C3-PO, but it was a grind to get the paint. I didn't enjoy it. It was so long getting that paint. I could have done without that. And I think it probably would have been faster if the event worked as it should have and you could have hit the right categories. I mean, I did get a few galactic ones in there just by luck, but it was definitely more luck than anything. So let me just put this guy in the lounge for a second. I like him in this spot, so. Oh, that's not who I want. Where's my? I thought that was CB23, but it's not. Yeah, it was torture. I felt the same way. I did not care for it at all either. It was brutal, and especially when you get that stupid freaking arm come up and knock you off, and then you had to shoot it to get it out of the way. Well, I'm gonna take a look and see. All right, I'm ready for rebirth here, anyways, but I gotta buy some big millions. Let me see. Is there big millions here? Let me buy that guy. Let me buy this guy. Whether I'm just gonna, I don't have enough millions for that, but that's okay. It's time to rebirth right now then. We'll get that one done. Boom, push up. And the most important thing, starting the quests. Well, not the most important, but I'm coming to take a look. Oh my God, man. What am I at? I'm at some dismal number. 398. Like, you've got 4 times as much as me almost. All right, let's put you to work. I need to find my CB23. Where did he go? Is that you? Are you going to the right place? That's the question. Yes. All right, let's get this mission running. Get those extra Nova crystals if I can get them. All right, grab you as well. Man, so hectic of a pace after the last day or two where I was just going super slow. Let's just put you in the lounge for a second. Let's get this guy and put you to work. You'll be better. Give me a bit more in the credits. Oh, there's another one. I spent a lot of chips yesterday going up to 24, up to 23 actually, because I couldn't find the the Beskar Mono Walker, and I had to chip him up. So it took a long time. It actually was so much that I went and bought more pickaxe levels at like 4.5 trillion because I had so much extra credits. Which one did it say? Oh, I think you probably already grabbed it on me, didn't you? Yeah, I figured when I saw that gap right about where it should be that you already had it. All right. Oh, man. So many millions already. Too fast. All right, I'm just going to rebirth even though there's millions there. There's nothing else to spend it on other than moving up fast. Yeah, I tried to set up this morning with my capture card and do a dual stream, but there was no way. It was it just didn't like it. It was too much lag on it, so I just ended up I just streamed an old school straight from my PlayStation again. Let me open all this stuff up. There's that one. There's that one. Grab you. I need to find my. I printed out the sheets because I don't have my setup, so I don't have. I'm just working like literally right off of my laptop right now. I don't even have a. Like I usually have 2 monitors, so I've got lots of real estate to put things up, and I have my spreadsheets up. But now I'm just working off a single laptop screen, so I don't have my normal setup, which is causing me a little bit of grief. Oh, there's that. I needed this guy here right now. Put that one on. Okay, I gotta do some house cleaning here because I don't. Okay, gold R9. All right. I'm just gonna smash this for a second as well, and then give me a minute. I gotta find this sheet, or else I am going to be struggling to know what I need to do. Give me 1 minute while I smash away at this. All right, I found my sheets. Now I need to find out which one I'm on here. I have no idea which one I'm on. So I am going to level 3, and I need Alt, Bud, and R9. All right, I'm on cycle 1. Perfect. Okay, I can start to pay attention to what I need then. Oh, look at that. Thank you very much. That's exactly what I need. From up top because I'm running out of space here. Oh, all sorts of goodies. And I threw the wrong thing on, but that's okay. I think I can replace somebody with this guy anyways. I'm sure I got a bunch of garbage I can change. All right, we can swap you guys. We'll sell you. Put you to work there instead. I do like this improvement too, that you can see like minus 26 seconds on the droid. That's perfect. On when you're doing your scrap. So I don't need this guy anymore. I'm just going to sell him off. Pretty sure I don't need him ever again. I should be able to rebirth, but I've got 74 million. What can I buy for a half decent amount? Well, that's 264. That would be a huge help here shortly. I think I'm just going to smash until I get enough for him. How fast is it going? A million a time. That's going to take too long. We need to get a few other things replaced here first. All right, time to build up some of my... I'm just going to sell this guy off. 8 a second, 32, 336. Oh, we got another spot here as well. We'll buy some of these lower ones, but still do decent. Yeah, like these two, perfect. I love these rare Beskars early on in the game. I need that ALT again. I do need it in gold variation, so let's just put you in the lounge. I started working on a variation on my sheet that might make it easier for me to keep track of everything. I'm hoping. Let me just put you straight to work. Get rid of that other one, BDX, because I've got a much better one now. Let's just sell you off as well. What else was down there for half decent amount? 4.5 million. Oh, there's another one. 184. Yeah, if we can get a few of these up in the hundreds, it'll start to go super fast. Oh yeah, now we're almost 127 million. It's getting quicker. Thanks to my help on the scrap bench there. So we're looking for 264 before I rebirth. Too little. 180, 180. This one's fairly decent. Yeah, let's get you. I'm telling you, that pickaxe, it takes a long time before it actually starts to pay off that pickaxe upgrade. But man, it's so nice to be in here 26 seconds off right at the start. I'll definitely be doing, like, I think next rebirth I'll buy the next level, and the one after that I'll max it out. So you're like 30 seconds off each time. All right. I don't know. Let's put you in the lounge, because do I even need you anymore? No, I do not. We'll just sell you off for some chips. All right, 264 million. We should be able to get that. Oh, I already got a Nova Crystal. Well, we'll just throw you to the side for a moment. I'm not so sure I'm going to use you, but I don't know if I need you or not, so I don't want to get rid of you. All right, 264 is the magic number. We'll be there momentarily. Yeah, as soon as I got that, we'll rebirth. I just hate to waste all that millions early on. That's 250. 255. 260. Almost, one more. All right, let's buy this guy. Stick that on there, and then we'll rebirth right now. That gives me another battle spot as well, which I probably already buy. Yep. I need to get myself a good pickaxe droid here as well. Have you? Pretty sure I'm going to need this guy a few different times. Fortunately, I've plugged up that bench now. Yeah, I'll need this guy several times. So now it's time to start putting on different hats. So yeah, at some point here, once it gets a little slower, I'll go looking for hats. But we should be able to get these in all the different color variations from what I saw, which would be super nice if we can do that. It makes those crates worthwhile. Get some splash. It should be charged up by now. I'm impressed you got to over 1,000 rebirth levels. I think I need to, at some point here, once I get set up in my new place and I've got things worked out a little bit better, I may have to get myself in a position where I have a second account to just smash on benches for me. Now, especially now that they, in my opinion, they significantly nerfed the crafting time benefit. It doesn't stack, in my opinion, it doesn't stack anymore at all. It's kind of worthless. Let me grab this B1 security. I think I've already got one up there actually, but sitting in the locker. Yeah, it's sitting right there, but that's okay. Yeah, I saw that there was stuff sitting around already. You're already looking at my list, figuring out what I need. I'm just going to get this guy crafted out so he stops popping up on my radar. I don't know how many hands you got, man, that you could be running these two accounts around and doing everything. It's crazy. There's another quest complete. Why did I get off this one? Oh, that's all right one. I'll throw him up here for now. Can I put this guy to work? I think I can. Stick that guy there. Pro Roller, tell me, how did you make out with your flawless? Did you clean up? You were hoping to get like everything done. Can I put this guy to work? Let me see, I gotta clean up. I gotta do some cleanup here. Actually, I don't think he produces much more, does he? We'll just leave you there for now. Sorry, grab the splash while I'm up here. Oh, double splash there. Yeah, this guy will make a huge difference. Once I get him in there. It's nice getting these rainbow legendaries early on. Okay. Oh man. Non-stop goodies. Alright, what do I not need? Here's a question. R8. Do I need R8? I do not. We're selling you off. Man, that's working good for you, huh? I got no flawless during the event, and yesterday I played quite a bit actually, and I didn't get any. I didn't get any of the flawless during the event, but I did get 2 over the weekend, just jumping in and randomly get them. Oh, you didn't get any flawless either, Nightwing. I tried, like I crafted a ton of just rainbow and Beskars only, hoping that I would get something. I mean, I didn't even need them. I would just craft them and then I would sell them off because I already had better ones up there, and I still didn't get anything. I haven't got any flawless mythics, not a single one yet. Well, at least you got 2 out of the event, Pro Roller. I didn't get anything out of the event. But I think I'm up to 29 flawless now. I'm not at the point that I'm going to give in and get the flawless charm just yet. Let me take a look. Do I need ball core anymore or at all? Ball core I do not need. We're selling you off. Let's throw this guy in there instead. We'll get that ground mech, throw that on there. Let's sell this other one off that I was saving. I don't even know where I put him anymore. Probably out here somewhere. Yeah, we'll just clear you out anyway so I don't have you. What am I missing for this rebirth? Oh, I Should have just rebirthed before I did that, but that's all right. Yeah, but I think for me, it definitely got much, much harder to get the flawless now that I got all the commons and most of the rares and even a good amount of epics. It just gets harder and harder and harder. And longer amount of time you got to invest in grinding out those mythics and legendaries. But 2 a day, if you can get 2 a day, I never get 2 a day. Like I had a dry spell where I probably didn't get any flawless other than a repeat flawless for a week. All right, let's put the hat on them just so I don't. Okay. I need to buy something expensive. That's not expensive enough. 444. Let's throw one of those guys on. And yeah, it's nice that you only have to 50. If you can get the mythics, it's like a bonus. It gives you a better chance. You don't have to get every single one, but you can get the... Once you get to that point, you can get the decent ones. Okay, 360 and I can get a Cyclo Grav. Let's do that. Let's get up to 3... Oh, I already got 360. Let's throw him on there and then it's rebirth here. I got all sorts of stuff sitting everywhere. Okay, now we'll rebirth. And I'm in good shape, I think, so far. Especially when somebody else is dragging up everything I need. I did see that when I talked about that earlier. I saw there's 3 new ones coming, and by far that is going to be the best one, having a second companion. Gold Bud, Gold Havar, and an R9 Diamond. I think I got an R9 somewhere. I would just need to chip him up. Yeah, let's just... I think I've got enough chips I can just chip everything right now, which is what I'm going to do. And we'll just move up right away. Let me see what I need him in. Maybe I need him higher. No, R9 Diamond is as high as he needs to go. No point in taking him any higher than that. Let's put you to work again. Oh no, I swapped you out. I can't put you to work because I'm full up everywhere. Like I am messy when I'm doing this on my own. Never mind when somebody else is helping me out. U4D, let's swap you, and I needed you in gold as well, I think. I don't have a Havar at all. Oh, I do have a Havar right there. Look at that. I don't know how you manage to focus on your own and pay attention to what I need and run 2 accounts simultaneously. You're like an octopus. All right, BU4D. I'll need him up to diamond eventually, so I might as well just take him up to diamond right now. Let's see where I can put him. Right there. Where is my BB-8? Hoping for Nova Crystals, but if I don't, I might as well get double chips. That's a good run. All right. Where did I stick that? There we are. The Havar. Perfect. Stop hitting BB-8 in the head and start hitting the scrap bench. That'll help. I'm sure the companion one's going to cost a lot. I went to 24. I just got to 24 this morning. I went to 24 because it was It was pretty easy, actually. I didn't have any problems yesterday, and I didn't want to rebirth last night. Oh, I got a flawless. Oh, I already have Havar as a flawless. How is that, huh? I get the flawless. That's what I get now. I get flawless on things that I already have flawless in. 496 battle droid. Do I have even spot for it? Don't think I need this guy anymore. NavX. I don't think I needed him in the first place. I just stuck him in there. Yeah, we'll sell you off. Actually, I'll put you in the lounge, just in case. Put you to work up there. I got 2.74 billion already. Man, how fast is it racking up right now? Do I wait and get the 10 billion mission or not? I don't think so. Well, maybe I do. That's a lot of billions. Demon Slayer, how you doing? John, I'm good. How are you? All right, 1.5. Oh yeah, I'm up in the 1.53 trillion mark now. That's a ridiculous amount. All right, I am going to smash up here. Actually, I'll just let your second account smash up while I go and smash out that R7. Once I get to 10 billion, I'll open up the 10 billion mission and then I'll rebirth. No point in wasting all that right now. I'm doing good, John, except for the fact that they nerfed all those Nova crystals I put into the droid time reduction. I'm really a little peeved about that. Oh, you did it before the event. During the event, I don't mind Pro Roller because I made so much. I was making like 5.5 roughly billion every swing, and there was a guy that just helped me out in a public lobby, and he just smashed my bench while I smashed his, and it went so fast. I had so much extra credit while I was waiting for my chips in order to. I was either waiting for the Beskar Mono Walker or I was waiting for the chips in order to upgrade it. And I had so much, I actually bought the 4.5 trillion pickaxe just because it was, I just had all this extra cash to burn. Yeah, getting flawless back to back is it's very low odds, man. I can barely get a flawless a day, and when I do it, I get the same stupid one I already have anyways. Yeah, I'm not happy about that either, Nightwing. I mean, I thought it was a glitch. I was going to put in a glitch report first saying, hey, look, it's now nerfed. I'm not getting this 50% reduction. And then I saw somebody else post and explain what was going on. And I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, you look at it now, I got 100% bonus. And instead of going down 1 second at a time, it goes down 2 seconds at a time, which is fine if you're not going to be playing the game and you're going to fricking go offline. That's great. But if you're going to actually play the game, it's a total waste of time now. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, before it would drop to 3 hours and I would smash out the 3 hours in 3 minutes. Now it stays at 6 hours. Even with this extra bonus on it, it takes me 6 minutes to smash it out. So yeah, it's good for passive players, but I mean, they want people to play the game, right? If you want to play the game, which is what they want. They want people to play the game. Why would you put something in there that encourages people to not play the game and go offline and do it? Yeah, I'm hoping they rethink that and they put it back to where it was, because to me that's a huge mistake. Or give me my Nova crystals back, because I spent probably 600 Nova crystals or 500 Nova crystals to get to level 10. It's a lot. I could have bought the flawless charm and been like you guys with the fancy paint. Yeah, I'm a little upset about that. I mean, it is a game. I'll get over it, but still, I would have rather had. I could have spent all those crystals on something else. Yeah, because my last one that I upgraded was like 145. So I mean, I must have spent at least 500 or 600 on it by the time you get to level 10. I didn't add it all up, but it was a decent amount. I could have got the flawless charm for the same price, and at least 2 more levels on the scrap bench, maybe 3. 2 more levels on the scrap bench and a maxed out pickaxe. The pickaxe is alright. I'm glad I spent crystals on that. It's working out really well for me. I like seeing, like, not even having a pickaxe droid and seeing 26 seconds of smash off right from the start. That's nice to see. Yeah, I really hope they rethink that and change it back to where it was. Yeah, well, you're at over 1,000 on your levels. I think you've had just about everything. I don't even know what you've got left that you're working for to get the... for the Nova Crystals. But it doesn't... I'm not even convinced on that Pro Roller. I don't even think it buffs it for the long droids, because let's say you had 100% off like I have right now from the Nova Crystals, and then you have 100% or 100% off from a good worker droid on there. That means it's dropping 4 seconds every second. But if you're smashing at it all the time on an 18-hour droid, you still got to smash like 17 hours down, which is 17 minutes of smashing at it. Whereas before, it would drop it to the 50% mark. So it was an 18-hour droid, takes it down to roughly around 9 hours. Now you're only smashing at it to 9 to 10 minutes. Even for the long droids, it's not a... Honestly, for the long droids, it's even worse, in my opinion, because you're spending so much time on it. Whereas before, it was literally half as many minutes to smash it out. So if you're gonna just put something on the bench and go offline, it works out good. But I mean, this, like, look at this, this extra second, every second I lose 1 second. But that means if it takes me like 6 minutes, it's knocking off 6 minutes on it, 60, 180, 450. So it's going to knock off like a minute and a half or so. It's a minute and a half of its time, or 3 minutes of its time, not the time I'm taking to craft it. It's nothing. Right, if it's a 6 hour crafting time, 180, yeah, like it'll knock off like 10 minutes or so of this timer. But that's nothing. It's the pickaxe that's doing all the work now. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm really miffed at it. I need to do some math, but I know for sure it's taking way longer. I'm spending the whole 6 minutes to knock this thing out, where before I was spending about 3 minutes. So for active players, it was a waste. All right, we'll put this guy to work. He is a big earner. It's nice to have a rainbow. I like to have a rainbow in each of the sections early on. It makes a huge difference for the amount of credits you're going to get. I mean, just throwing this guy on, my scrap bench is going to go through the roof. Alright, no flawless. I knew it. Do I need this guy anymore? 2BB, I do not. We're selling you off. We'll just throw you down on the ground for now. We'll swap you over there. Put you to work, hopefully in the right station there. Yeah, you're going where I want you to. Okay. I'm going to come down and scrap as well, because I want to get that 10 billion on that one. As soon as I got that, we can upgrade it and then rebirth, since we're so close to the 10 billion already. Get a mono walker sitting there too. Yeah, it's Pro Roll. I'm miffed about the whole thing. Tego, it's going good. It's going good. I got my C3-PO. I got my paint after a ridiculous amount of time fishing. All right, let's get that. Let's get you running. Let's do the rebirth. Oh, look at that. I've got the ALT, but that's one that's even better for me. I'll pick that up. Oh no, I don't have 592,000. Smash my bench, smash my bench. There we go. Although I'm assuming you probably already picked it off already. Nope, that's all right. I got it. Boom. There we go. Perfect. Oh, you're looking for the BDX? I don't know, man. I am in a struggle to get my rares I got all of the commons, but my rares, these three, they're elusive. It's the same one you had, Nightwing. I got that BU4D. Just will not give me the flawless. Same with ARG and same with Balcor. Those three are ridiculous, man. Oh, let's get this guy going here as well. Oh, lots of spots, lots of spots. I'm ready to rebirth already. Let's just do it. Won't even think about it. We'll just go. I think I'm at 29 flawless right now. I've got all my commons. This one here took me forever, but I got it. I'm missing ARG in the rares. I'm missing BU4D, and I'm missing this Balcor. Those are the three I'm missing in the rare category. In the epics, I got about not quite half. So I've got the ground mech, I've got low. I just got this one over the weekend, the Amp Walker. I've had this guy, the Track R, for a while. I've had the Utilitech for a while, and I just got Orb Walker as well over the weekend, so that was nice. And then I've only got one of the legendaries, the B2RP, and none of the mythics just yet. I'm a ways off from getting them. All right, just a BB in golds. And I don't even think I have a BB. I have no idea what I have anymore. It's chaos. You can get sold though, because I've got the diamond one up top now. Pretty sure I don't have a BB. So just be on the lookout for that. That guy's not that great. I think I'm going to throw that Mono Walker that I saw down here. I don't quite have enough, but I will in a second. There we go. We have enough now. We'll take a Mono Walker. What do I have cooking up here? Oh, that's that Cyclo Grab, isn't it? I've been trying, like, I mean, seriously, yesterday, because I was doing a bunch of other stuff yesterday, and because I'm house hunting as well, so I was looking at stuff, and I went looking for places, and I was back, and I did a lot of passive stuff, but I was literally just, not, because I was at such a high level, like Rebirth 22, 23, that all I was getting was rainbow legendaries. I don't know how many, like I was literally just crafting rainbow legendary mono walkers and R7s and Opti Strikes and just immediately trashing them because I had higher level Beskars already out there. And I must have crafted at least 10 or 15 of each of them. Some of the other legendaries as well, and I got nothing. I thought for sure I would be getting a little bit extra with the double flawless in the event, but nothing. Although I can say I did appreciate the event went 24 hours rather than 2 6-hour events. That was super nice because for me they always kind of suck, right? Like one event is from 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. Well, I mean, I have got up before and streamed the event, but then I would go to sleep. So I didn't spend a whole lot of time actually making credits. And then the other one would come on at like 7 or 8 p.m. for me. And I played for a little bit, but I wasn't playing till 1. But this time, because it was for me, it worked out that pretty much most of yesterday, I was able to jump on whenever I wanted. So I actually cleaned up on credits. Juvento, I'm the exact same way. I feel the exact same way as you, man. The whole event, I got 2 flawless before the event, 2 epic flawless before the event. I didn't get any flawless, not even a repeat flawless during the event. I got a flawless this morning though, a repeat. It was one I already had, but I got a flawless this morning. But I did nothing through the whole event. I don't think I need low. Let's just throw you out of the way here. That was something too, like through the event, like now, look at how many like blueprints I'm getting off the scrap as you're hitting my scrap bench. Through the event, I got barely any. I don't know if they limited it so you just get more scrap, but I barely got any blueprints off of my scrap bench yesterday. which I didn't mind because I was just going for credits. It wasn't so bad, but I thought it was bugged or glitched or something. Yeah, Demon Slayer. I don't know. It just didn't seem like it was a double buff on Flawless. The fact that I didn't, I mean, not just me, several of us didn't get any or just get one Flawless through the whole event. I got 2 Flawless right before the event and 1 Flawless right after the event, and nothing during the event. It doesn't seem like a 2-time buff to me. Yeah, that's how I felt about it too. It was not it was a bummer in the event for sure. And honestly, I think the event kind of had some potential. I didn't mind it. I wish it would have worked the way they intended, where you were actually fishing and you would stop it where it was supposed to be, but it didn't. And I think it does stack because Pro Roller, who's in the chat here as well, he has the charm, and he managed to get, not just during the event, but he managed to get quite a few Flawless. So I'm assuming that they do stack, and you essentially, if normally with a Beskar you got a 1 in 100 chance of getting a Flawless. During the event it's 1 in 50, and if you have the charm it's a 1 in 25. So I do believe it does stack. It's not guaranteed Flawless, but it should be a whole lot easier to get. And Pro Roller said he went from 18 Flawless to 37 Flawless over the course of the weekend, so I'm assuming it works quite well. But it is steep. 500. I'm now wishing I would have spent my 500 Nova Crystals on that rather than this crafting speed that I spent so much on. I was so excited about that. I was finally at the point where I got it up to level 10 and I had a 50% crafting speed reduction, and then they just totally nerfed the whole thing. Oh. Where are you at? Behind. I don't know where you're at, man. Oh, back here. Ah. Oh, look at that. A snow mouse. Nice. Do I have enough? I do have enough. I didn't know where you wanted me behind. I'm running around in circles, man. I'm running around in circles. Okay, let me... Oh, I do have two of these. Yeah, I just bought that one. That's nice, huh? I got level 4 scrap value, and I'm quite happy with level 4. I could have bought level 5 right now, but I think where I go to normally, which is about 20, my level 4 scrap value takes me there with no problem. I mean, right now, for the next 6 or 8 rebirths, I never need cash. I'm actually at the point now where I got billions of cash, and I don't rebirth just so I can spend it on the other upgrades. The mission, 10 billion missions. So, or the crystal droid. The crystal droid. Which crystal droid? Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, Nightwing. I'm thinking of saving, starting to save up a bunch for whenever they release the droid companion. Having 2 droids will be a huge help, right? Not having to swap back and forth anymore. Be too heavy. Do I need this guy? I do not think I do. No, it does not look like it. So we'll just sell you off. You helped me out a little bit, but now it's time for you to go. Let's put you to work. Man, so many things here. What do I need first? B2RPs. I will need up there. I'll need both of them, but let's get the B2RP on first because I'm going to need him sooner than I'm going to need the Opti Strike. Let's buy it so it doesn't disappear. I'll stick him out of the way for now just so he's fine. Another R7. Snow Mouse. What do I got here? Mono Walker. I get discouraged every time I look at that bench now and I see 6 hours. You know, I don't mind CB23. I mean, to be fair, he's the first droid I buy now. I buy him, I immediately put him to work, and I immediately buy BB-8 right afterwards. And I just start running him on those missions. Actually, he's on that mission right now. I just start running him on the missions right away to see if I get chips. And even if all I get is chips, I mean, there's 80 chips. That's a huge benefit for me. Let's throw some of this stuff down. How many crystals? So I've got 34 crystals right now. But when I rebirthed at 24, I got like 137 or something crystals on my last Super Rebirth. But I saved a whole bunch. So BB-8 doubles any chips no matter what you're doing. Like if you're hitting the scrap bench, he doubles your chips. If you sell a droid, he doubles your chips. If you got him equipped, when you collect the CB23, he doubles the chips there. So any of those things, he doubles the chips. So it's a huge advantage to have. I mean, he's almost permanently equipped with me. Other than if I was like normally I would put on a longer time scrap droid, which I need to get one crafted up here and get a pickaxe droid just for these times. But he's such a pain to swap back and forth. That's why it'll be really nice to have BB-8 and a pickaxe droid equipped all the time. It'll make a huge difference. Yeah, so it's kind of like a win-win on CB23 if you have BB-8 equipped, because you're doubling the chips if that's what you get. And if you don't get chips, you're getting the Nova crystals. Unfortunately, he doesn't double your Nova crystals. That'd be really nice, but... Oh, you got 10K. In my opinion, BB-8, hands down, by far the best droid. And the only reason I don't buy him first is just by the simple logistics that it's easier to buy CB23 as your companion. I immediately send him to work, and then I buy BB-8, and then he's stuck as my companion. If I bought BB-8 first, then I would have to send him to the lounge, get CB23, and then go and collect BB-8. But hands down, BB-8 is the best droid in the game, by far. It doesn't even come close. No other droid compares to him. In my opinion. Not only my opinion, a lot of people's opinion. Oh, there were huge credits. I had a couple Mythic droids I sold off during the event. They just gave massive, I got like 1,000 credits almost off of one sale, or chips, yeah, off of one sale. Yeah, in the same way, Nightwing, I think I would be giving off, I would trade any other droid for BB-8. He's a game changer. What do I have on that top bench? Nothing. I'm going to throw this guy up there, and I got to turn one of these guys into my pickaxe droid. You know what else I need to do? Let's just put you in the lounge for a second, buddy. I'm going to go buy my R2 right now. I'm going to get close to being able to run my second mission here. And I got a free spot for him. Where is R2? There you are. I'm still missing that BB, aren't I? I haven't even seen one pop up. Get you back again. Get another, almost another splash. There we go. Oh, this is going to be like a big run. 2 splashes back to back. Man, I got mixed feelings on the galaxies. I haven't even got all of the mythics yet, and now they're throwing out the galaxies. It's going to be even tougher. Although I imagine once they throw out the galaxies, they'll start putting the mythics into the daily quests as well, and you'll start to be able to pick them up in other ways. Maybe they make another mission where you can get mythics instead. I'm assuming that they'll make some changes as they go up. But me personally, I can wait for the galaxies because I can't even get all the mythics yet. I got a few Kindos. I managed to get a few of the galaxies, but it was few and far between, right? It was very, and actually at some point, what I was doing is if I got the Beskar one, instead of doing the next one where you could potentially get a galaxy, but it was such a small bar at the top, I would just take the Beskar because it was guaranteed that you get the Beskar one, junk or scrap, and I would throw that in rather than chancing the fact that I would get glitched on the galaxy one, and then it would give me like a diamond instead. So I just started taking if I got to the point that I got a Beskar, I would take it rather than going to galaxy. Although I did get a couple, at some point, I got to the galaxy and it gave me some Beskar blueprints. Once or twice I managed to get them, which wasn't too bad. I was happy about that. I needed them at the time. I needed them, so it worked out well. All right, let's get this guy done. Oh, I'm almost at the 10 billion. There, let's get that run. Start running that one as well. 2 10 billion missions running now. Just need that stupid BB. I better take a look. Maybe I got BB laying around here somewhere too. I don't really pay attention. That's R6. Nothing laying around. Yeah, I don't think you need to hit my scrap bench anymore because I don't have any, I got more cash, I got nothing to spend it on, and I just need that droid. All right, we'll complete that quest as well. Might as well get it finished. See what they gave me. Yeah, I'm not going to be using you, I don't think. Got too many rainbow legendaries on all my benches at the moment. I gotta clear those out anyways. I got time to wait for BB if I gotta clear out all these benches anyways. Even if I find him, I can't craft him up. Okay. I'll just focus on this guy, get him finished up. Once we got him finished up, then at least I'll have one bench free. Except that I got that snow mouse sitting there as well. I'm hoping, I don't see why they would make it you couldn't have 2 astromechs. It's kind of a waste if they don't. Because the only 2 droids I want to have are astromechs. The only droids I ever equip are astromechs. The pickaxe, BB-8, and occasionally I equip R2 in order to run the CB-23 mission. I never equip any other droid really. Sometimes I equip IG-11 if I'm in a heated lobby and I want to get away safe with some good blueprints, but other than that, I never equip another droid. I am excited about it. Yeah, how much is it going to cost? Hopefully it's not 500. But I'm assuming it's going to be at least a couple hundred. It's a pretty valuable perk. Yeah, that's true too. If you, yeah, I might end up still actually changing out BB-8 to put 2 high-level pickaxe droids on there. I didn't even think of that. That would be brilliant, actually. Yeah, because I'm right now at 26 seconds off. I've got a few more. I got 2 more pickaxe upgrades to do, but that'll bring me up to 30 seconds off. And then if you get 2 plus 9s on there, yeah, it's just shy of 50 seconds. That's huge. All right, just about done with this guy. Can't believe how long it's taking me to get that BB. I always get hung up on something. Yeah, I would have mentioned, Harry, that's when they're going to come out. They're going to come out at the same time as the Galactics. All right, this is my low guy. Do I need BDX Explorer? Doesn't look like it. We'll sell you off. All right, so I got 1 workbench free there. Do I need this guy anymore? Or what does he give me? 528. There's no way I don't need that guy anymore. I've already got 1 going. And I'll be getting that B2RP out there first. Yeah, you know, instead of hitting my scrap bench, Nightwing, it's better if you help me out with the droids, because I'm just going to waste that money anyways. I got nowhere to spend it. I've got more billions than I know what to do with. And I'm still waiting on that BB, and these are both unlocked already. So yeah, smashing out one of my droids would be more helpful. Seeing as how they take so long now. And that's the only thing I'm waiting on, is just that one stupid droid, huh? Yeah, let's see if we can get this guy knocked out then. I didn't even realize they do have a spot free back here as well. This is my favorite crafting bench. Sometimes I even throw things on this crafting bench, like the workers or the astromechs, just because I can see when the gold splash comes free and I don't have to run as far. I think it makes up for the 10% savings in time, just by being able to constantly get the gold splash. And go see what that Beskar rare is. No, not what I need. I'd like to go look at these ones. If it's one of the few that I'm missing. Oh, am I missing Lep? I don't know if I'm missing gold Lep or not. I'm gonna take him anyways. We'll throw him in a thing and I'll check later if I am missing or not. There's one of the gold ones. Let's see what I'm missing. There's one gold I'm missing still. Let's see. Is it that guy? No, it's not. It's Rick. He's the only one missing in my golds, I think. Yeah. I got all the defaults. I'm missing quite a few diamonds still. 5 diamonds still. Missing quite a few rainbows. And best cards, I've only got 2. I've got IG and I'm 3. Snow Mouse and Cycling. So I've got a few of them. Not enough yet. Not enough. You got a nice flawless pickaxe droid there. I didn't see when they said they were going to release the Galactic droids, if it's next weekend or not. Alright, put you to work right away. Alright, I think I'll turn this guy into my pickaxe droid. So Tigo, honestly, I like all the new updates with the exception of one. The change they made to this crafting speed perk is, in my opinion, absolutely terrible. Because before, you'd throw this guy on, he was 6 hours. It would knock him down to around 3 hours. And then you just smash him down in about 3.5 minutes with the pickaxe. They've now made it so that the timer counts down twice as fast, because I bought 100% of the crafting speed out of the Nova shop. So like if you look at it, instead of going down 1 second at a time, it goes down 2 seconds every second. So if you're not playing and you're a passive player and you just come in, throw some droids on there and come back in 3 hours. So if it is a 6-hour droid, if you go away, it'll now only take 3 hours. But if you're actively pickaxing it, it's absolutely terrible. Oh, look at you. Thank you very much for the BB. I didn't even see it pop up. If you're actively pickaxing it like this, it's terrible, because it used to be about 3 minutes to pickaxe it down, and now it's 6 minutes to pickaxe it down again. So if you're playing the game, it's a worthless upgrade. And unfortunately, I spent like 500 Nova crystals on it, and I'm not the only one. I mean, Nightwing, who's in here, is the same. He's been spending huge amounts of crystals on it, and now it's pretty much a worthless one. Everything else, I'm happy with. That one's the only one. That's my gripe over the adjustment. It's not even a new perk. It's just an adjustment to the perk. So you're only missing the... No, the C3-PO event is just finished, rule of thumb. You just missed it. But it's coming back next weekend. It was 24 hours over the weekend, but then it's coming back next weekend. Now, unfortunately, rule of thumb, once you've spent your Nova Crystals, you have spent your Nova Crystals. They do not come back. Let me throw this on the other bench down there and just knock him out fast, because then I can rebirth, and any credits I'm making will at least start to rack up. Yeah, so unfortunately, once you spent it, you've spent it. They're done. But I'm hoping they rethink it and oh, it's got to be gold. Hopefully they rethink it and let it go back to the way it was. Oh, you didn't do it after the first 2 days. Well, C3-PO just came out. Next weekend, if you want to get him, you can get him. Let me just see this guy. I'm just going to check and see if I need this guy. Oh, I need him again at 21. So there's no point in upgrading him again, because I'm very confident I am not getting to 21. Yeah, I would be surprised if it's less than 150 as well. It's a pretty big perk. It's going to be expensive. All right, what do I need now? Utilitech and a low, huh? Just stick you in the lounge. Oh, there's a low right there. Perfect. I might even have a Utilitech up top. I don't even remember what I got. No, not yet. So we're looking for the Utilitech. This is like a dream base right now, where I got all this stuff just laying around everywhere. Rainbows everywhere. Yeah, I think it might be more expensive than the... Okay, let me put... I'll swap those two. It could be more expensive than the Flawless. I'm hoping it's not, but it could be more expensive than the Flawless Charm. We'll just put you up because I just restarted the other mission. Alright, now I need low. Smash that one out. What else do I need? I do need a Rainbow Amp Walker. I see there's multiple of those around. I don't have a BB9 yet. I'm going to have to get one of those. I got the Mono Walker. I think I got Pro Roller, maybe not the Mecha Droid yet. Yeah, for sure, Marcin. You can only have 10 droids. You can only have 10 droids down on the ground at a time. As soon as you hit your 11th droid, the first one disappears. So you can only have those 10. Yeah, max 10. So you kind of got to pay attention to what's there, what's good, what's not good. B2 Super I'm going to need. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here for a second. No, B1 Heavy. B2 Super I do not need. But yeah, I kind of pay attention. If you keep picking them up though, like I put a guy up here, if I pick him up again and then I throw him back down again, he's essentially now my #1 droid. So he won't disappear for 9 more droids. But if you throw anything else down on the ground, they will disappear after 10. And it's not so bad if you got lots of help like I've got right now, where people are scrapping for you like crazy, then you end up losing them fairly fast. All right. Get that amp walker there, rainbow one. So, I mean, yeah, the max cards on the ground is 10, but if you've got your blueprint lockers, you can put 2 or 3 into the blueprint lockers, and those are always safe. Even if you log off, those are safe as well. 100%, John. Right now, the way they just did it, don't waste any of your Nova Crystals on the crafting speed, unless the way you play is you come in, you throw stuff on the crafting bench, and you log out for 3 or 4 hours, and then you come back and you get them again. If you're doing that, then the crafting speed makes sense. But if you're actively playing the game and pickaxing the bench, don't spend any Nova Crystals on the crafting speed. Spend them all on the pickaxe. Right now, I haven't upgraded my pickaxe at all, and I've got this guy equipped, but I'm getting like 28 or 29 seconds off just from the pickaxe alone. I'm at level 9. I got 2 more levels to go, and it cost me like almost $1 trillion, I believe, right now, or $1.5 trillion to upgrade it with credits. So it's so expensive. To upgrade it with credits, I wouldn't even bother at this point. What do I not need? You're a good earner, you're a crap earner, but I think I need you again, so we're going to put you in the lounge. Okay, I got a Pro Roller. I am going to need a Mecha Droid, but I think I might actually just wait it out until I find a rainbow one, because there's a good chance it's gonna happen as well. Ravidius, welcome in, man. Do I need an R6? I do not think I do. So all I'm missing now is a Utilitech. Yeah, find a Utilitech and then I can bump up again. It sounds like they will be a new variant. I saw some promos on it, and because they had the Galactic in the C3-PO event, I'm assuming they're coming. I don't know when. Maybe next weekend, maybe after the C3-PO event. Not 100% sure, but yeah. And here, John, I'll show you where I'm at as far as my pickaxe as well. Let me take a look at these hats. I've got them all. I think I've got every hat. So right now, I'm at a level 9 pickaxe, and that takes me to level 21. For me to buy another one is 1.53 trillion, which is ridiculous. That's a huge amount of cash. I mean, you're not going to be getting 1.53 trillion until you're up around level 19 or so. So it's a terrible. I mean, the other ones. Oh, there's my gold Utilitek. The crafting speed is now a complete waste in my opinion. It doesn't save you any time at all. A few seconds. It's going to save you a few seconds, honestly. That's all it's going to save you. Yeah, I'm definitely really miffed about that because I spent a lot on it. And it was literally the one thing I was working on right before they went and made this change. So I'd spent all these crystals on it, like within the few days before this this buff or adjustment to it, and now I feel like I've wasted all those crystals. I could have spent them on something more valuable. I do that too if I get them. I didn't have the Utilitek yet. I do that as well. Like I've got some of them in here. Maybe not there. What is this? I don't know if I need this guy anymore. I did need him at some point. I need him at Diamond for 7, and I'm past 7, so I can actually sell him off at this point. I don't have the right droid equipped. So I do the same thing, but I customize them, and I go this way, and I put the red hat on them when it's time to sell them, and I put the cone on them when it's time to keep them. And I think there's a whole bunch here I don't need anymore. So I should just equip this guy and just sell off a bunch of these things. Ball core, I don't think I need him anymore. Ball core I needed at the start, and then I don't need him anymore. I can get rid of him. Navex, I don't think I needed it at all. I just had it there. Sell it, get some extra chips off that. Vectarm, don't think I need him as well. R3, pretty sure I don't need an R3. By this point, you don't need any of the R units. All right, we'll just keep... Well, I'm going to put a special hat on this guy. And then I do another hat. I just put like a cowboy hat or a ball cap or something on whoever my pickaxe droid is. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Something different than those two. And that tells me it's the pickaxe droid and I shouldn't sell it either. So, all right, what am I missing now? Anything? Gold R6 and a track R. I don't have either of those. There's a track R right there, so perfect. I'll get that guy up there. Let me take a look at that Utilitek gold. That was the last time. I needed it once and once only. So we'll just sell that off as well. Oh, there's everything I need. Track R, R6, too many droids all at the same time. It is incredibly nice to have you in my lobby, Nightwing, always looking out for me. I can't even keep track of what I'm doing fast enough, and you've got these guys bringing me everything I need as I need it. So crafting speed, what did they nerf? So like you'll notice, I threw this before. I just threw this guy on the bench, and he's about an hour and a half time, and I've got crafting speed up to level 10. Which used to be a 50% reduction in time. So eventually I'd throw this guy on, he was an hour and a half, I'd throw him on the table, immediately he would go to 45 minutes, and then I could just smash him down with my pickaxe, 45 minutes, which would take me a little over a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes to craft it up. Now what they've done, if you look at the seconds, it's going down 2 seconds. Every second it goes down 2 seconds now. So it goes 51, 49, 47. So they went from a 50% reduction in crafting time to 100% increase in the speed it goes down at. So it's going down 1 second every time. So if you are not playing the game, that's absolutely great. It speeds it up by half as much time. But if you're actually smashing the bench like I am, instead of it taking me a minute and a half now of time to bring it down, or sorry, like 45 seconds to a minute to bring it down, it takes me closer to the 2 minutes to actually pickaxe it down. So it's a really good buff if you're a passive player, but it's a terrible buff if you actually want to play the game, which is kind of ironic because they want people to play the game, but yet they want people to play the game, but they made it harder for the crafting time in order to do it. If that makes sense. Sorry, let me throw a bunch of stuff on benches here. These are all things I need later, so if I'm going to have to craft them up, I might as well craft up the rainbow version. Honestly, I don't know if that's going to be the case. I'm assuming it's not going to be the case, Pro Roller. I'm assuming what they're going to do is that if you had a galactic version, it's probably going to be 1 in 50. So with the charm, it'd be 1 in 25. And if you had the whatchamacallit, event, it would be 1 in 12.5. So 1 in 12. Hey, yes, Paul, how you doing? There's no way it's going to be 100% chance, but it should be significantly better chance. But there's no way they're making it 100% chance, man. Thanks, Rilla Thumb. Thanks for jumping in again. Appreciate it. Have a good day. No, it's John, in my opinion, if you're playing the game actively, it's definitely not worth it. Yeah, Jarhead, I feel the same, man. It was a terrible weekend event for me. I didn't get any flawless on the event. I'm not the only one. A bunch of people didn't. Pro Roller seemed to do all right, but I got 2 flawless before the event, 1 flawless repeat after the event, and nothing during the event. And I specifically just focused on crafting out Beskar and rainbows of the epic and legendary droids, just specifically so that I could get the flawless, and I didn't get anything. Only 2 during the event. So you actually got worse during the event than you would without playing the event. That's hilarious. That's not really hilarious, but it's on par with how the rest of us feel. And you only got 2 and you've got the flawless charm. All right, I feel bad about wasting 10 billion in credits, but what can you do here? I got a rebirth, and I got nothing to spend it on until I get to the trillion mark. All right, what do I need now? Rainbow Hallar, that's the only thing. Oh, and a strike orb, sorry. Didn't get the strike orb yet. All right, let me take a look around, because there's a good chance that I might have something laying around anyways. I never know what Nightwing brings me in here. I could have everything I need already in advance. I need to get to the point where this slows down a bit, because we gotta go look and see if I can find some new hats as well. What did I unlock? I don't even know what I unlocked this time. Battle? 20 million. Yeah, no problem. There's still 1 open spot right now, but as long as it's still open, man, you're more than welcome to jump on in. All right, we'll just see if those things spawn in there. Let me get this crafted down, and then we need to go run around and see if I can get some hats, because I paid for the when I rebirth. I never bothered to upgrade the super crates around the outside of the base, because to me it kind of seemed worthless. I never go around and collect those crates. But I see someone online posted that if they made an adjustment to those as well, a good adjustment though, that if you upgrade to the first level, then you can go around, you get a chance of getting all your hats, but in a gold variant. And if you upgrade them to the next level, you can get them in a diamond variant, and you upgrade them to the last level, you can potentially get them in the rainbow variant. So you could, and I specifically asked them on their post, does it mean that you lose the old variant and you can only have the new variant? And he said, no, you can get whatever variant. So if you get the gold one, you can either equip the gold one or you can equip the regular one. So we'll have to go check that out. We'll get some of this stuff crafted up. I got to put this guy in place here. I got a spot for him. And then we'll go run around and we'll check it out and we'll see if we can find a hat. And somebody always bumps in and bumps out anyways, Tigo. Yeah, see, I mean, this is where it's discouraging to me because it was so much nicer before. Like, I still got 5 hours left on this guy, which is 5 minutes, roughly. And normally it would be about 3 minutes. All right, let me just go AFK for a second, get myself something to drink. My coffee is gone now, so I need to grab myself a glass of water. All right. Say, like, right now I should be done with this droid. He should be finished off, and I still got... It's double the time now. I was going to put a comparison together and show how long it actually takes. Difference from what it was to what it is now, but I don't think I have... I gotta check and see if I got footage of me actually crafting up a droid. But the problem is my pickaxe isn't the same anymore either. It's a significantly better pickaxe than it would have been before. So it's gonna be a hard comparison. But I should be able to find something in my old footage that shows me that how long it would take before, and I could frame rate it out to the frame rate of the same droid here as well. Yeah, it would be nice if they do something to speed it up again, because to me it's a significant nerf to the game. And I read something comment from the developers that they only intended it to ever be that way in the first place, but somehow they didn't get it set up properly, and that's why it was actually dropping off half the time. And fair enough, but once you've given it to somebody, it's hard to take it back, especially when they spent a bunch of the Nova crystals on it, worked for them and spent them on it. All right, that's done. That's done. Let's get these guys. Okay, now I'm just waiting for droids. So I think it's a good time to run around and collect some of the chests on the outside. So I need to get myself a worker droid. Is it a time to buy DJ Rex? I don't know. What do we got here that's garbage? Got some. Do I still need the ground mech? I needed him for 9. I need him right now, I think. Or I needed him. Yeah, I'm past him already. I don't need him again until 21. We'll just put him in the lounge if there's a spot. Let me see. Yeah, lots of spots. We'll just put it in there. We'll put BB-8 to work right here for now. We'll go get DJ Rex. And while we're waiting for those droids, we will go check out some of these super crates and see if we can actually find different variants of hats. All right. And we might as well get a few chips. All right, let's just see if I can find where any of the crates are. Sometimes there used to be some up on top of those. Not today. Oh, there's one right there. Well, that's a little glitchy, but I did. Look at that, gold variant of a hat right away. Okay, now let's check that out. Well, that was super easy. All right, headgear, none. I don't know which hat it was. All right, so speeder cap gold. Okay, so there's a speeder cap in gold. Can I get the speeder cap in the regular one, though? Or do I lose it once I get gold? Speeder cap. So you get both variants. So now you can get all variants in all colors. So let's put the speeder cap in gold on him. Where is it? So yeah, now you can get, essentially you just, any cap you could get previously from the event, you can now get in the different variants. So that gives you something to go for. So I guess it's, I don't know if it's necessarily worth it. It doesn't help you at all playing the game, but it gives you a potential to go, at least go find these crates again and get hats. Now I'm wondering, just the first one gave me a hat. Maybe that was a perk right off the bat just to show you. Because you see it was all lit up green, where none of them are lit up green anymore. You don't get hats off any of these ones, so there's no point. I'm not going to bother with those. I didn't really pay attention to where all these crates are anymore. Sometimes on the roofs of these buildings. There's one. All right, well, this one's lit up green. Green and gold. Ah, look at that. If it's lit up green and gold, you get a different variant of the hat. So that gives you something to shoot for, right? I'm not so sure it's worth any Nova crystals realistically, but I might as well go collect all the different hats. Seems like it's pretty easy to find them. Like if it's lit up gold and green, then you automatically get the hat off of it. Yeah, there's one there too. Well, they're super easy to spot at least. Oh, you can get the crystals off them as well? So these ones don't give you anything. It's got to be lit up, and it's got to be green and gold. Well, 500 chips wouldn't be so bad. But again, it's a potential, so it's one of those things that it's a very rare chance of you getting it. Sometimes there's a crate up here as well. There is one, but it's not. I'll get the ones that are not the right ones because maybe they'll refresh as the right ones next time. Oh yeah, here's this guy's back again already. So it's not even a challenge. Like last time it was a bit of a challenge. Now they just kind of give them to you. We'll just take those ones anyways. I don't remember where they all were. Oh, let's go get that guy. You can see from my flying skills why I don't have the ring paints yet. All right, one more droid for Rebirth. Let me get my BB-8. Swap these guys out for a second. Get these double chips. All right. Then I swap out again. Start the mission. Save myself 3 minutes. This guy's not done yet. We'll wait. We'll wait the 11 seconds. I don't know how many times I've forgotten to swap back there, and then I put BB-8 to work. Oh, do I want to throw that boy up there? I need a BB-9. I don't need it now, but I do need one in the future, so I think I'll just wait and save that guy for now. Okay, Rainbow Hall R. I got a base variant and a gold strike arb. All right, well, they're doing that. We'll keep looking for hats. Because I got to get all the hats. If I can't get the ring paint, I might as well get the hats. Man, you got the Beskar Mythic IG. That is sweet. Did you get it during the event, or you just got it now after the event? Yeah, that would make my night too if I managed to get the. Anytime I get a flawless that I don't have, it makes my day. I'm always quite happy at this point to be getting them. It wasn't so bad before when I were getting lots of the common ones, but now it's so rare that I like getting any flawless. About an hour ago, not even during the event. Man, it's gonna take no time at all to get all these hats, huh? I better go get that guy too. One day we'll have this paint job on our base, huh? All right, I think I can chip everything up. I think I'm just going to do that. No more wasting. I got 46 billion here. No more wasting that anymore. Let's just put you in the lounge for a second. I'm on a console too, War Drummer. I've tried and I've tried and I could not get it. So I've given up for a while. I think at some point I just need to go try it again and just like dedicate 4 hours to it and do it. And then if I don't get it, then I think maybe I just on my laptop I try doing it and see if it makes any difference. All right, let me just see. Do I need this guy again afterwards? This is the only time I need him, is literally right now. Same with that stupid Hall-R Rainbow. Okay, let's go get the Hall-R and we'll upgrade him to Rainbow so I don't have to wait around anymore. Should have lots of chips for this anyways. That's a good thing. You get tons of chips now. I never have any problems anymore with chips. It's a shame that I'm going to have to throw away 46 billion right now, but I got nothing else to spend it on. I would like to get those ring paints though. Oh yeah, that's nice. If you're giving that away, I'm taking that. Except it's 8 billion. You literally did it right after I threw away 40 billion on the upgrade. I was too quick, man. Yeah, I don't know when the Galactic's coming out. I'm not waiting. I'll get to it eventually. I'll manage to smash it out. B1 Heavy and a BB9. All right. B1 Heavy might be laying around somewhere. I saw a lot of B2 Heavies. B1 Heavy right there. Boom. I got too much stuff laying everywhere. Okay, where's this Hall-R? Where's my companion droid? How's my companion droid missing? Let's swap them. I didn't even pay attention to what it is that I unlocked. Probably a worker spot. Yeah. Alright, that's perfect. Put you there. Put you in the lounge. You'll be a good sale here shortly. Oh, it's this week the Galactic comes out. Well, that won't be too bad. Except for the fact that I'm so far behind even on my Mythics right now. And now I got to start getting the Galactic versions of all of them. Okay, yeah, I did see somebody post something with the picture of the Galactic droids. I wasn't there for the end of the event, of course, because it was like ridiculously early for me. But I did see somebody posted something about them. Ah, don't worry about it. I know that they were coming because I did see like the Amp Walker and something else they had in a Galactic version. But they didn't say when, or I didn't pay attention is probably more likely what happened. They probably did say when, and I just didn't watch the video properly. Or I was on mute. I do that as well. I can only watch so much TikTok with volume on. I'm really stoked about the second companion droid. We were surmising about that earlier, like speculating how much it's going to cost, and we're fairly confident it's going to be a very pricey upgrade. Anywhere from like 150 up to the same price or more than the flawless charm, but definitely one to work for. I mean, I'll be working for that right away. regardless of how much it is. I might just have to just Super Rebirth every day this week, if possible, and just save all the Nova Crystals. Don't spend any Nova Crystals on anything. Just save them for that. And then if I have anything left over after I purchase it, then I'll spend those. The other two, I'm a little impartial to. Yeah, they're nice to haves, I think. I wouldn't be, I'm not gonna, I'll have to fit them prioritized in there, but I think I will definitely prioritize having that second companion. I mean, even right now, I'm an idiot. I should be swapping out my droids again. Like right now, having the right droid at the right time makes a world of difference, and I never have the right droid because I'm always swapping them and I have the wrong one on there. Yeah, get that on there. At least get a few extra seconds off. Oh, he's already done. Don't think I even need him to work. Oh, I guess I could put you right there. Yep. What was the other one I needed? BB9. That's the one I'd like to find in Rainbow. I'll get these ones reset. And droids everywhere. I think I'll take a look and see if I can find a BB9 out here somewhere. Oh, I can afford this guy now. We'll take you. Oh man, I got so much stuff. What am I gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna have to sacrifice one of you guys. Except that you can't sacrifice them that quickly, or that closely, or you do that. 8.8, what does this guy earn? Which one earns more? 13, we'll keep Lep. Maybe you'll stay there. Maybe you won't. All right, we'll throw you in there. Once I freed up a spot, I'll get him back. All right, prioritizing. Yeah, he is the lowest mythic. I should know that. Oh, there's BB9 as well. Okay, let me use up that. Let me use up the rest of this boost, and then let me throw BB9 on this bench. Pretty sure I don't need that guy anymore. R6 I needed for Rebirth 9, and I'm already at 10. We'll just stick you in the lounge. Stick you on there. Get some more splash. Okay, I'll prioritize this one because I need it for Rebirth. Oh man, so painful now, so painful. I really hope they revert that back to the way it was. 4 times, John. What level did you get to? I didn't Super Rebirth at all during the event. I just went to the whatchamacallit, the level 24. I didn't have time. I mean, it was too busy. I had the movers coming on Friday, and then I physically moved myself over here and went house hunting, and I was just off and on. So I did, instead of Super Rebirthing, because I just didn't have the time to invest in the amount of dedicated time to play the event, but I was at a high enough level I could throw things on, I could collect credits, and then I could bail out. And then yesterday in the morning, when you pinged me there, I put in some time just to get the event cosmetics. I didn't even actually end up getting the paint when you pinged me. I ended up, I didn't realize it was going to take forever to fish out the 3,000 scrap you're going to need in order to bump up. So I had to come back on in the evening and clean that up again. But I didn't have enough time to keep at it in order to Super Rebirth. So, but I just went a little higher. 24, that's the highest I've ever been. I've never got to 24 before. And realistically, if I had a bit more time, I could have easily got to 25. I would just needed one more default Mythic droid, which I could have found easy enough. And I just wasn't going to spend the time trying to grind up to 13 billion or trillion, 13 trillion, I think it was. That was too much. It was too much for me to do now. It was this morning when I did that rebirth. There's no way. 13 trillion during the event, not so bad. 13 trillion without the event, not going to happen. Yeah, 19 you can get to pretty fast. I can get to 19 pretty fast. I mean, I'm here already. Now I'm going to rebirth right now, and I should be in fairly good shape for most of my droids going up here now. There'll be a unicorn in here somewhere that's going to screw me up, for sure. Let me just hit a few here and get that other astromech spot opened up, and we'll stick them there. Oh, 750 million. Ah, I'm broke. I feel broke. Just had all those billions, and now I had nothing. There we go. Put you to work. And then let's see what we need for the next one. But I don't think it's going to be... Hopefully it's a lot easier now. I usually get held up on the epics, honestly. Because if you're going to get something, I try to get the legendaries. Mecha Droid. I have him right there. So as soon as he's done, then we're already in good shape for that one. Yeah, I find that this is kind of the level where I get hung up. Somewhere in that range of, like, you get all those easy droids early on in the game, no problem. You move up fairly quick, you chip a few fairly quick, and it's the epics that really hold me up. Because when I see legendaries, if I see an epic and I see a legendary, well, I'm going to take the legendary every time, right? So I got all the legendaries, I tend to get all of them, I get lots of credits coming in, I'm making lots of cash, and then I get held up with all these oddball epics that you don't get that often, and then I'm struggling to find them because I didn't pick them up earlier. And I'm actually working on a variation to the 4 different tiers of droid sheets, so that I can more easily identify what droids I'm going to need and pre-plan the whole thing ahead. I started working on it, but it's been a hectic weekend. Maybe I'll do that this afternoon. Just something that makes it easier for me to be able to manage it. Because right now I'm looking at the droid sheets. It always shows you the 3, but then you're constantly looking down. And instead of having the same droid over and over and over again, I was just going to kind of make 2 different lines. One alphabetically, so I can very quickly see if I even need a certain droid. And then another one where I can see quickly in order of what you need, when you're going to need it, and the different levels it's at, without having the same droid repeat over and over. I'm going to try it. John, I don't have a Hull R. I don't think. I will take a quick look around my base, though. Oh, sometimes it does that, and somebody said that, Tigo, that if you leave out of the mode, go join another game, a different mode, and then just come right back in again, you should be able to join. I think it was Jess or Raven said that the other day, that if you bump out into a different game mode and then just exit that game mode and come back in, it could work. Give it a try. I'm not 100% sure. I've never tried it myself, but that's what they were saying. And John, I double checked. I do not have a Hall R anywhere, unfortunately. And I'm not sure if you have to leave the party and do it or not. I can't remember exactly what they said. I don't remember the order of things. You might even have to leave the party, go join another game. Well, I guess you'd have to join another game. You'd have to leave the party to join another game anyways. But give that a try and we'll see if that works. It's going to feed me that Mecha Droid, but I don't need it because I've already pre-planned my Mecha Droids. Yeah, like I think literally I have everything I need. Hey, Ty Demogorgon. So it somewhat depends on where you're at, but if you're new to the game and you've never if you're new to the game and you're fairly low on your Super Rebirth numbers and you only have like a crafting bench 1 or a crafting bench 2, like a low level, then 18 is probably the sweet spot for doing your Super Rebirth. As you get better crafting benches and you make more money fast, because once you get above 18, it's really just your credits that slows everything down. So once you get better scrap bench and you start earning more credits, then you can go higher. So I typically go to about 20 right now. I don't find it much of a grind to get to 20, so that's where I'll bump up to. But depending on where you're at, 18 I think is the sweet spot low early on, and then 20 is your sweet spot as you get a little higher. I got a scrap bench 4. As you get higher, I might start going to 21 if it's not much of a grind. But it kind of depends on yourself as well, where you feel that you can have that. I think that's the one I threw out to the side, or you're bringing me another one. But yeah, if you want it, you can have the snow mouse. I don't need it. I got everything running again. I think I can rebirth here. I think I probably rebirth right away again. Yeah, I just need 3.4 billion, which will just be no time at all. What did it open up this time? 1.46 billion. Already I've got that opened up. Let's go buy the Marshal at this point. Who do I have with me? Let's just put you to work there. Go grab the Marshal. Stick him to work. Drop. You are my companion. I need to swap you around here. Hey, Bread TV. It didn't work, Tigo. Hey, Bread TV, you can try and join and see if you can get in. It may not let you in. Tigo was just trying to get in, and it wouldn't let him in. I think we've been in the server long enough that it's potentially not letting anybody else in anymore. I don't know why it does that, but yeah, here we go. Rebirth already. Yeah, once you get here, man, it just goes fast. I should have, because I've pre-planned enough. Look at it again, everything I need. 8.45. We'll have that here in a few minutes. You just start to crank through the levels at this point. I'm messy beyond belief in the middle section, early in the middle section, but by this time, I usually have enough of these Rainbow Legendary that kind of paid off. You don't have to chip anything, you're just exactly where you need to be. Once I get up to around 18, then I need to start putting some of these other big earners in there. Start replacing some of the low earners. Actually, I need to start doing that right now. I got that mono walker there that's just sitting there making nothing when he's a good earner. This guy can go. So Demogorgon, if you've got scrap level, bench level 1, then feel free to buy droids. If you don't have scrap bench level 1, that is your #1 priority. Like look at when I hit this, like he's hitting the scrap bench for me right now. He is making me 354 million every time he hits it plus the 17. So like 370 million. And now I'm hitting it, we're making even double. So we're making huge amounts. I mean, I'm already in the billions. If you don't have the scrap bench, you need to get the scrap bench upgrade right away, at least level 1. Level 2 is even better. But as you get more scrap bench levels, you'll find it gets even easier. I'll let him just keep pounding on that till we get to 21. I can't. I always forget. I always forget that I can, that resets every time you rebirth. You don't get the gold splash, man. I always forget. Every single time. Okay, I guess it's time to buy another mythic droid here as well. Or iconic droid. As soon as I open up that spot, I'll go get Mr. Bones. We'll swap though here. Who's my low earner here? 12, 10, 528. Let's move you to the other spot because we'll be selling you off right away. Yeah, in such good shape, man. This goes so fast. All right, Mr. Bones. I must have an astromech station opened up soon as well, if not already. Yeah, I do have one. Not quite able to purchase it yet, but soon enough. Oh man, Demogorgon, you are going to hate yourself as soon as you figure that one out. So for sure, go get your scrap level. Like this one, just so we make sure you get the right one. Under your workshop, you want this one here, the scrap value, at least level 1. It will change your entire life, and you're going to be banging your head on the wall for a little bit because of how upset you're going to be getting by it earlier. And I think it's locked behind I think you have to buy the blueprint scrap first, level 1, before you can get it. I don't remember doing it myself, but I'm like 99% sure based on other people's reminding me that that's what it is. But you want to get at least level 1. Level 2 is even better. By the time you get to where I'm at with level 4, I find it very easy to get to Rebirth 21. No problem at all. It comes very, very fast. Doesn't take any time at all. I mean, look at how fast. We're already up in the billions here. It takes no time. So fast. 40K off your table. Yeah, I would be. You're going to be upset. Oh, B1 Heavy? For sure there's a B1 Heavy in my base. I'm sure there was one laying around here. Maybe up top. Hopefully somebody grabbed it already. I'm confident I had a B1 Heavy. Alright, I don't have another droid for up here. So I think it's time. We'll go get C3-PO. And we'll swap some stuff around here. Let me go find that R7 and we'll throw it on. we're going to be needing credits here anyways, soon enough. All ready for another rebirth. And I should be good all the way up now. I don't think I'm going to need anything all the way up to 2021. And that'll be my next astromech one, which is 21 billion for that one. Man, I am way down on astromechs, am I not? Okay, I'll let him smash that out down there for me. I will just take care of this guy because I'm going to need a few of them. 12 billion a hit. Yeah, John, I would just do your pickaxe thing all the way up as high as you can get it to go. It gets a little expensive, but it's way cheaper actually than the cost of the crafting speed. If I would have just focused on pickaxe and not crafting speed, I would have maxed it out and had a bunch of Nova crystals left over. Hex, I would say 18 to 19 probably at a scrap level. Like as soon as you get scrap level 1, I would say 18 is the sweet spot. I mean, partially from my perception, but also partially from what I got out of like Google AI as well. I stuck all the numbers in there and it basically said 18 to 19 is the sweet spot. So I'd say if you're craft level, bench level 2, 18 to 19, when it starts to feel like you just have to go AFK and smash on the scrap bench for a long time, you'll kind of get that feeling where you feel bored. And when you feel bored and it's not the game for you anymore because you're not even playing it, you're just hitting the scrap bench, that's probably the sweet spot where you want to start rebirthing. But it'll definitely get easier and easier. Like I don't find getting to level 20 is hard at all anymore. I mean, I'm at 15 now, but I've got pretty much all the droids I need to get to 20 already crafted and ready to go because I took the rainbow variants. So it's just a matter of that scrap bench. But already, I mean, I'm not on the scrap bench right now, but I mean, and I've had help for sure with these guys scrapping on my bench. But even if I was down there scrapping on my bench, it goes so fast. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how they disagree. It is a huge nerf. Yeah, Hex, I don't know, like for me, I kind of just have a feeling. Every person plays a little differently. I just have this feeling where I don't enjoy the game anymore because I just spend like 45 minutes at the scrap bench just collecting it, and then I'm not, that's kind of when it comes to me. When I spend 45 minutes to an hour just in the scrap bench, it's time for me to start super rebirthing. I mean, other people might like that, and it also depends on the time. Like if I'm just about to go to bed, I might push it an extra level because I know I'm going to collect a bunch while I'm offline. So it's kind of a feeling. You'll just feel it. And as you get better scrap value, it just becomes easier to move higher and higher up. So, oh, I got it. I got the flawless R7. Ooh, look at that, guys. Oh, perfect. I'm very happy, huh? That's exactly what I needed. All right, let's put you to work. Put my flawless R7 to work. Oh. Brilliant. That's my second legendary. Who needs an event, huh? Who needs an event? You just get it right now after the event. Did I open up that other spot yet? No, I did not. Boom. Let's put you to work there, actually. And I'm almost enough that I can open that up as well. All right, let me... Now we need some cash. Yeah, I wanted to put something together. Like, I wish I wasn't moving and I had my whole setup in time and put some, but I wanted to do like a side-by-side comparison. Go back into some of my streams, download a section where it just shows me, like find a section where I just sat there and just crafted a droid up from start to finish and just showed how long it actually takes for the whole thing, and then show it again right now and show the side-by-side comparison, just going with the frame rate. But it's gonna be a bit of a pain when I'm working on one single screen and trying to sort all that out. But I might see if I can find it and show a comparison before and after. Because it'll even be better. Like, my pickaxe is definitely better than it was before now, but that even proves the point even more. Because with a lower level pickaxe before, if you can craft it in half the time as you can with a better level pickaxe, man, it's a total nerf. That will put me at 30 exactly, War Drummer. 30 flawless. Still a long ways to go, but I'm happy to get the R7. I mean, if I'm going to get the legendaries, I like to get the top end legendaries. The Mono Walker, the R7, the Opti Strike. Alright, what did I need? 52 billion, I think? Yeah, 52. It won't take you too long. I got two right before the event, and then I got this one. I was at 27 for the longest time. I got two of my epics right before the event, and I just got that R7. I mean, if you can do both at one time, but I would definitely suggest scrap value 3 before CB23. I think the scrap value is more valuable. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like CB23, but he's expensive, huh? He's expensive for what he gives you, and he'll pay himself off eventually. But I think until you get to like at least 3, maybe 4 on the scrap value, I would be focusing on those before CB23. But if you got enough to get scrap value 3 and get CB23, then yeah, it's not such a bad investment. I mean, I do get Nova Crystals off them, and I do believe that I get them better than the ratio they say. They say it's 10%, but I feel like I'm getting it more than 10% of the time, honestly. Alright, so I opened up the last of the droid spots. To me, it's not just a visual thing either. It is longer. It is not just visual. I know it's longer. I spend way longer sitting at those benches now. It is visual that it doesn't drop off immediately, and they're right. It is just a visual thing. If you didn't touch the scrap bench with your pickaxe, it is purely a visual thing. It's the exact same amount of time. But if you're an active pickaxe person, it's not a visual thing anymore, because it actually reduced it down by half the time, and then you could pickaxe half the time away. Now it's still the full amount of time, ticking away a few seconds, and you got to pickaxe the whole time away. So yeah, they're wrong. It's not just visual. It's only visual if you don't pickaxe it. And I wish I knew it was happening, because I would have recorded all that in advance just to show them that. But I didn't. Alright, I didn't double check. Do I have the droids? I have the droids, of course. Now, since you're smashing that, I think I'll... And I gotta buy one more opening spot here for CP3-PO. Get him in there. That'll be my last spot filled. And then I just need to maximize my droids. And how, Umbry Sky, how high are you going normally with your rebirths? Because if you're struggling with crystals, you're probably struggling to go too high. And if you're going to around 18, it's not so bad. If you're trying to get up to the amount that you can get 120 crystals, 130 crystals, you can probably get to 18 2 to 3 times, well, at least 2 to 3 times in the same amount of time. Unless your scrap bench is good. If your scrap bench is, if you got a good scrap value going on, then it's not so bad. But, all right, let me just put you to work somewhere for a moment. Let me go get this. Looks like I got an extra spot open still as well. Did I purchase you? There, purchase. There we go. Okay, now all the droids are there. Put you to work. Well, there's another R7 sitting there doing nothing, collecting dust. I better go grab you. No, they don't even come close to competing, do they? It's a huge... Make him my companion. Oh, he's done now. Now I gotta start playing my shuffle game. What is my lowest earner here? Alright, let's put you to work in the wrong place. This is, I kind of do this. I put that low to work, he'll go up onto the Astro deck. That way I know he's my low earner, but he fills all my spots. Put that guy in there. Now it's just a matter of crafting up better droids so these last few levels go a little faster. I think I need, what, like 100 and something for this one now. Still gonna go super fast. Yeah. I'm with you, Pro Roller. I mean, that's going to be a big buff. I'm still going to be bitter that I spent all those credits on crafting speed, thinking, man, that's going to be the... Because, I mean, that was a big part of my strategy for the last week or two, was thinking, you know, I will focus on that, because to me, the holdup wasn't the... With scrap level 4, the holdup I was having wasn't anymore the scrap bench. The holdup for me was crafting those droids. So that's why I focused all that time thinking, man, if I can get 12,000 to 36,000 a second earning droids faster, that means my scrap bench is even more efficient. And that's why I spent all those credits on it. And now I'm a little bit miffed that they nerfed that. And then, I mean, I kind of see their point in one way, that I guess that's how they originally intended it. From what I read, that's how they originally intended it to be. But they made a mistake, or they couldn't deploy it the way they wanted to, and now it's a bit disappointing. I had that Beskar Cyclins. It was like a +9 pickaxe right before I Super Rebirth, and that was brilliant. So fast. Okay, if he's going to do that, I'm going to go and see if I can knock out that R7. I need to... Now I'm at the point now where faster droids or bigger earning droids will do even better. Oh, really? I've never once have I got the vendor to upgrade me. I've always had him turn me away. To be fair, though, I've tried him maybe 10 times and I never got anything, so I just stopped trying. I don't even bother anymore. And I understand that, Pro Roller, that it is for passive players, and that would have been fine if that was clear from the very start, and I wouldn't have spent all my Nova Crystals on that specific perk. I would have spent those Nova Crystals somewhere else. But for people like myself or like Nightwing that are active players, and we spent a bunch of Nova Crystals on it because prior to this it was a really significant perk for us, then it is a bit of a kick in the ass. Yeah, you're totally right, War Drummer. I just forget about it. Maybe as soon as this guy's crafted up, I'll go and I'll give him a shot and see if I can get him in a Beskar variant. I don't think I need any chips. I'm at the point now where it's too much of a struggle to go down and swap out droids for extra chips. I don't even bother. But I do swap them out for the faster speed. Yeah, I got a bunch of low earners here. What I got? Yeah, I still got guys down here in the hundreds, 144. Look at that. Terrible. Yeah, no, and that's what kind of puzzles me too, because I don't make games and publish them, but I'm assuming that these guys get paid for the more amount of people actively playing their game. That would make sense, right? I mean, if nobody plays your game and they just come in, collect some stuff, and then get offline and go play Battle Royale, and then come back in for 10 minutes, collect their stuff, and then bail out again, they would get paid less from Epic than they would if people actually sat in the game and played the game. I'm making that assumption. That the whole idea is more people playing your game, the more revenue you will get from Epic. So to change this to one that encourages people not to play the game and to come in, I guess it doesn't encourage it. The people that are going to play are still going to play. I mean, I'm still going to play. I like the game, right? And I'm going to bitch for a day. Give me this one right here. I won't rant as much again the next time I stream. This is my stream to rant on this one, but I'll still play. But if they're actively making this a reward to convince people that they shouldn't play their game and they should go play Battle Royale and just come back every few hours and collect and start over again, it doesn't make much sense to me. It would make more sense if they encourage people to jump on and play the game actively and give them ways to stay on as long as possible. Well, I would go for your pickaxe if it was me. If you're already a scrap level 4, I'd go for your pickaxe, John. I'm gonna probably before I bring my scrap level up to the next one, I'll do my 2 more pickaxes and max out the pickaxe. Yeah, and I mean, I'm gonna bitch and I'm gonna rant today, and I'll make this the end of it. This day. Today will be the only day I bitch about it. I'm still gonna play the game. Okay, yes, I would have spent my crystals on something else. Yes, it would have helped me out a little bit better. But at the end of the day, I really do like the game mode. I just wish I knew that that's what the perk was supposed to be from the very start, because I would have done something different. That's all. It's not going to stop me from playing the game. I like the game. It's a lot of fun. I like that they're adding a lot of stuff and they're changing stuff and they're making it new and they're making it fresh, which is fairly hard. Let's try my luck. 4% chance, huh? Come back later. Didn't get it. But, and I do like that they're changing a bunch of stuff and they're making it fresh and it's making it nice and it's making it interesting. So I can't complain about that. It is still really, really good. Again, I got everything. Just need credits. But I do feel like I would have made different decisions if I would have known. What do I have down on this bench here? He's a slow... No, he's a good droid. All right. So I need at least one more good droid up here. I got one super low earner up here. I think I'm not doing too bad in here. Everything's in the tens of thousands and up. And on my worker station, I've got everything in the few thousands and up. So it's astromechs that I suck on. So let's see if we can fix that. Oh, look at all this good stuff down here. We'll throw one of these guys. Come on, pick you up. Pick him up. There we go. What's there? What's there? Don't need that. All right, let's get this guy. Oh yeah, you think you'll bring a luck charm in? Who knows what they'll bring in next? It would be nice if they added a few more levels to the pickaxe though, although I can't complain too much because like even right now at level 9, it's a huge buff right away. And by the time I get 2 more levels in, I don't know how much the cost is at that level, but it's the highest I've ever seen was like 4 something trillion, I believe. Let me see if I can find it in my... I think I took a snapshot of it just to see what the highest level pickaxe was that I got. Yeah, to get to 24 is just shy of 13 trillion credits, which is huge. And I think we can get higher than that. Because I think I'm at 21 now, 23, I think I get even higher. So it's got to be up in the freaking high trillions. It's gonna be pretty good. Someone needed 2 quintillion credits for a pickaxe. That's too much. I don't know what their scrap bench level is, but it's got to be monstrous to be even earning that close to that type. But I guess if you got, I'd be curious to see if you have like all the highest level of the Beskar mythics, how much you're earning. It's got to be huge in the 10 billion plus 15 billion a swing, right? $108 trillion on a pickaxe yesterday. Whew. That's a lot. That is a lot. I'm not at that level yet. That's for sure. Opti Strike. Let me take a look. Let me take a look if there's an Opti Strike out here. I do not. I had some, but I cooked one up. That's a Mono Walker. No, I do not have an Opti Strike anywhere, unfortunately. Yeah, nowhere. I might take this other, stick that in there. Pretty sure I'm 325 billion now, yeah? Yeah. And that'll be 18. Okay, nice to know. So max gives you 25, and then after that it's 108 trillion. Which is perfect. That's a huge bump early on in the game to have a pickaxe that high. Because my strategy for me is as soon as possible, like usually around Rebirth 2 or 3, if I have a lobby, I mean, this is a good lobby because I got a bunch of people that are watching my stream playing with me, which is perfect. But even if I'm in a normal public lobby, I try to find one where somebody's throwing out these rainbow legendaries. Because once you get up to around 18, 19, 20, you're just throwing them out like crazy because you don't need them anyways. You're looking for the best cards at that point. If you can find that lobby, I'm trying to grind those out by level 3, maybe 4 on the Rebirth. Just because I mean, like my end game here right now, I'm not even looking for droids anymore. You've got everything you need. If you can get all the variations of your legendary, one of each, man, your last 6, 7 levels here, I haven't had to do anything with droids other than just get more credits. Oh yeah? What, Patriota, what is your total level right now? Like how much, what's your total one? Because we get, Nightwing is in here with me and he's sitting at, what is it, 1,040-ish total. He makes my base look depressing. Well, Monowalker is done. Thank you very much for finishing that off. All right, let's see where I can put this guy. I had a low earner over here. Not as low as some of my other ones. 1,290. Nightwing, there you go. You've got some competition, man. That is huge. That is huge. Crazy amount. So I'm curious on your thoughts then with the change they made. Because I've been ranting the whole stream about the changes they made to the crafting speed, where it originally used to drop your time by half, and now it's just double the speed. So for a person that's actively pickaxing, to me, it's a big nerf. What are your thoughts on the adjustment they made to the crafting speed? Oh, I got too many monowalkers, don't I? Got monowalkers everywhere. I went up here to swap some stuff out. Just get rid of you. Let's put you up there. Get you to work down here. Throw another one on. Okay, so we're not the only ones. People are still dependent on Discord. Even today, they're still dependent. I don't understand how they think it. I wish I would have had the footage earlier to show the comparison of how bad it is from then and now, but man, it's brutal. And I mean, I'm sure you had yours way up there as far as levels. I got mine up to level 10, and I really prioritized it the last little while, just because for me, credits was no longer the issue. I could easily get to 2021 fairly quickly, it was the amount of time it took me to craft up these droids all the time that was the pain. So I stopped investing in my scrap bench and I started investing in my crafting speed, and it was getting to the point that it was really quite good. I mean, I got the level 10, so it was a 50% reduction almost. Man, I was enjoying it. I enjoyed it for a couple days and then they nerfed it. Yeah, it's got to be the people that just come on, collect their stuff, and then bail out. Yeah, I'm not going to spend any more on the crafting speed anymore unless they revert it back to what it was. There's no point. The only time it does me any good. It's kind of like if I was going offline at night, quite often I would go put on like a mono walker as my companion just to speed up the time because it made sense overnight. But the rest of the time, I never put the mono walker on there. It just didn't make any sense to have him on there. And I did like early on in the game, I wasn't sure what the difference was between the reduction. So I actually took and had like a comparable, like a mono walker and then an R7 of the same type, and I went and crafted up like a 6-hour droid, and I actually just timed it with my watch to see how long it would take, and it was still faster to pickaxe it out. And now that they've reduced that, it's worthless. It's worthless. In the amount of time it takes me to pick this out, the way they've done it now, it saves maybe a few seconds off of the time. All those Nova crystals, it saved me a few seconds now instead of half the time. I'm hoping they revert it. They updated it. They updated it on the droids, but I mean, if you look at the droids, it doesn't like it, so now this guy gives you 140 instead of 70% what it was before. But all it's really doing, like, and even my perk that I had from the Nova shop. It was 50% reduction, and now it says it's 100%. But all that's really happened is before the 50% meant that if it was 6 hours, it dropped down to roughly 3 hours. It was not quite 50%, and I know there's some math behind why it wasn't, but it was close. It was pretty close. It went from 6 hours to roughly around 3 hours, so it was half the time. The problem is that now they've made it from 50% to 100%. But when you're crafting this guy, instead of taking off 1 second normally, tick 1 second, it takes off 2 seconds every second. So it is 100% faster. And if you didn't ever hit the scrap bench with your pickaxe, then it is twice as fast, technically. But as soon as you start scrapping it out, or smashing out the scrap bench, it makes no sense. 4,000 is my low earner. What do I have for the low earner? This guy's got to go. Where was he? Right there. Put your work up there. Put your work down here. All right, I think it's time to just smash the scrap bench at this point. Anybody in the lobby in particular needs some help on their scrap bench? Probably not you guys. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy how much it's changed. And if you're actively pickaxing it, that's 6 minutes instead of 3 minutes to scrap it down or to smash it out now. That's a huge nerf in my opinion. I hope they rethink it. I really hope they rethink it. Alright, get to 325. That'll take me to Rebirth 18. So if you don't actually touch the scrap bench at all, like, so I'm at level 10. That's a 100% reduction now. So if you don't touch the scrap bench at all, that 6 hours will be done in 3 hours, because it's taking off 2 seconds every single second. Every second in real time, it's taking 2 seconds off your scrap bench. So if you don't touch it, 6 hours is actually 3 hours. But as soon as you start scrapping it, because you're actively scrapping the whole time or smashing the scrap bench or smashing the workbench the whole time, it takes off it takes off a few minutes on the timer you're seeing visually for the droid, but in reality of scrapping, it's just taking a few seconds off for you. It's not going to make any significant difference whatsoever. It's going to take you, instead of taking 6 minutes, it's going to take you 5 minutes and 57 seconds to scrap it out. All right, Pro Roller, have a good night. Yeah, I'm not going to be here much longer anyways. I'm going to rebirth right now. Maybe I go one more level, and then I've got to go look for a place to live. All right, I think I got all the droids for the next one as well. Yeah, 810 billion. That takes me to 19. Hey, Raven, how are you? Let's get these started. Oh, I didn't unlock that one yet. That's why it's not going. How'd you make out during the C3-PO event? Did you get a bunch of flawless? Oh, I already got the 10 billion for this guy. It's so nice to have somebody hit your scrap bench for you. I did get on to play the event. I wasn't super active, but I managed to get the C3-PO and ground it out for the freaking base paint, which took forever, but I did manage to get it done. Let me throw this guy on there. Yeah, I didn't get any flawless during the event either. I got 2 flawless before the event. I got 1 flawless after the event. Let's take you. But no flawless during the event. And I did manage to grind out the base paint. C3-PO wasn't too bad, but the base paint was long. Yeah, I agree, War Drummer. Who doesn't pick it? The whole thing is about pickaxing. I mean, it tells you right there, speed it up, pickaxe, speed it up. I mean, everybody's pickaxing. That's the whole point of putting them on there, is to pickaxe it. I got a lot of cash too. I went up to the first time ever up to 24 because I was making cash so good off of it. By the time I Super Rebirth this morning at 24, I mean, everything in my base was Beskar or Mythic. Either Beskar of everything below. I did have a few Mythics that weren't Beskar, but they were high earners. So, I mean, I just took whatever made the most money. But everything was Beskar or a decent Mythic when I rebirthed. I almost felt like I wanted to stick around. I was only 1 default Mythic droid short and 13 trillion short of going to 25, but I didn't want to. I probably would be just getting to 25 now if I was trying to pound out 13 trillion without the event. It would have taken too long. I'll just let that guy cook, and I will go down and smash somebody else's. Maybe I throw something else on this bench too. Might as well. Might as well. Yeah, I was lucky too. I had somebody in one of the lobbies that they just needed credits as well. So the two of us just swapped scrap tables, and I was getting like 5 and a bit billion, so it wasn't too bad. It was going pretty fast. Oh yeah, I managed to get 2 so far. Three. I've got Mouse, I've got IG, and just yesterday I got Cyclones. I wouldn't have got Cyclones except the person that was already at the belt didn't have enough money to buy it. So they were jumping up and down, but I managed to get it. Yeah, I mean, from what I understood, the game was supposed to be different, right? It was supposed to be that it was a skill based where you would stop and hit the timer, and if you went into the red, it kicked you back out. But if you managed to hit the right target, then you would get that reward, and it probably wouldn't have been too bad. I mean, I'm assuming it would have just been a fast moving thing, and it got faster and faster. But it sounds like it got bugged out in the 11th hour. So they just had to make it a randomized fishing expedition. But yeah, it took way too long. Although I at least managed to get C3-PO. I saw that somebody, I don't know what they did, but I saw that they posted that they got everything for C3-PO except his head, and then they threw his head from like a ridiculously long distance away, and it disappeared somewhere. It got lost somewhere within the thing, but it didn't actually register. So they basically had a headless C3-PO, and they kept fishing and fishing and fishing and could never find the head again. And they left lobbies and came back and still couldn't get the head. So I don't know if they ever managed to get their droid completed. No, I literally didn't bother with any of the crystals. Forget it. It was not worth it for the crystals, that's for sure. I'll take this guy. He's a good earner as well. Good to have some variety up there anyways. Now's the time where I need to start finding the missing mythics. Go rerun all these. I'm at the point now where I start to see some decent Beskars popping up in these missions. Let me collect all this stuff too, because I should be in all right shape here for cash. It was nice yesterday. Every time I come through, these are all in the billions. Yeah, I didn't even explore too much down there. I just went down there, did my fishing, and got out. I didn't have the patience to stay down there any longer than I needed to. Yeah, it's a super addictive game, John. And once you get somebody playing it, I mean, if all they see is you doing this on the scrap table and just watching you hit the scrap table for a while, I could understand why they would say that they don't like it. And there's a big part of this game where you have to grind through this, but it's knowing all the things behind it, the collecting. They've done a really good job of making sure they pick onto that addicting side of people that like to collect things. I mean, you want to get every one of the different droids. You want to get all the different varieties of the droids. You want to get the flawless and all the droids, right? They leave this never-ending, and that's why they're adding the galactics as well, so that they have this one more tier of things that you have to get and collect. as well. Plus all the fear of missing out iconics, right? You got to get in there. Not so much the iconics. They give you all the droids, but I mean, if you want that base paint, they get you hooked. You got to jump in there and get it. Yeah, you're not the only one right now. Even in this lobby, Nightwing's got an alternate account that helps out as well. Which is brilliant, because honestly it gets me to the point that if I had a setup where I think I could get the other one in there, I might have to do it with my phone or something. Set up one just to do this part of it, where you're running around collecting droids, an alternate just smashing the table for you, or crafting up your droids for you. That'd be brilliant. You can go all in. You can get go down to the used phone store and get yourself like 5 phones, and you set up an account on each one of them, and you could just get them scrapping away for you. Yeah, I haven't got to that point. Maybe when I get to maybe once I find a place to live and get moved into a place, and I'm not sitting here in the hotel, then I'll set up a second account to do that. All right, we're about not quite halfway there. I think I'll get to 19, and then I'm gonna bail out for the day. I can probably get to 20 in the evening, just going on. I'll take advantage of the new buff. I'll throw things on the tables and let them craft up while I'm out doing things. And I should be able to hit 20 by this evening, or maybe for tomorrow's stream I'll just pop on and do what I normally do, Rebirth first thing in the morning, my morning. I am missing the amount of droids I had. I'm missing that. I was making like 3 times as much as I am now. Let me go see what I need to be paying attention to my... Oh, I just saw a gold keg. I'm pretty sure I'm only missing Rick in the gold. I'm going to do this just for my own benefit and the benefit of everybody that's in my lobby with me, so they can see what I'm missing, so they can help me get my my extra mythics. So I'm not missing any of the default mythics. I've got every one of the default mythics in good shape there. Gold, I am missing 1 gold if anybody sees it, which is the Rick. I'm missing the gold mythic in Rick. Diamond, I'm missing a few in diamonds. So Snow Mouse in diamond, I'm missing Lep in diamond, Cyclones in diamond, Tritech in diamond, and IG in diamond. So a whole bunch of diamonds. There's a good chance you find a diamond when you don't need it. I'm missing it. Probably the same with Rainbow. I've got the KX, but I don't have the IG. I'm missing almost the same ones, it looks like. Mouse, Rick, Lep, Motrax, and Rick 1200 in Rainbow. And Beskar, I've got 3 of the Beskars: Mouse, Cyclones, and IG. That's it. So anybody in the lobby, you find me one of those good ones. If you don't have it, by all means, be taking it. I'd be taking it. But if you have an extra one, you don't need it, and you see one of those, I would take it. Because I'm absolutely terrible at paying attention. I got the Rainbow IG today. I did get a couple new ones over the weekend and during the event. I didn't do too bad. I think I got 2 or 3. That Cyclones Beskar, I got that one. That was a really nice score. I got at least 1 Rainbow and 1 Diamond over the weekend. Well, you didn't get much? I got lots of cash on the event. I did really good. I cleaned up. By the time the event where I really got to play, I managed to have, I mean, like 4.5, 5 and a bit billion per strike each time. So I cleaned up. I mean, I managed to push to 24. Oh, you want War Drummer, you want to put parental controls on there and make it so he can't rebirth so early and you push him up a little bit higher? My only problem is any of these events, it takes you so long to get back up there. As soon as I see a good blueprint, I'm in public lobby, so by the time I see a good blueprint and get back up, somebody's got it. It's gone. Although on the other side, though, there was some times where I was the only one that was up there. Everybody else was down doing the event. And something would come up and you were completely uncontested. There was nobody there to even bother stealing it from you. So you could just go out there and grab it. I got quite a few of the Beskar legendaries off the belt because there was nobody there to even contest it with you. That's usually where I suffer the most. I am terrible at grabbing it first off the belt. I get too antsy. I end up grabbing some garbage, and by the time I throw down the garbage, the next one's the good one, and then somebody else grabs the good one. I do that a lot. But look at it this way, War Drummer. It's like a learning lesson on investment almost, right? You can have your $1 now, but if you put in a little bit more time, that $1 will turn into $3, and you can have $3. So you can turn this into a whole life lesson on economics and compounded interest, right? How much time and effort for extra returns in the end. Yeah, if you're private, it's not a problem. Then you can get back up there in time and see it. But I tend to always play public. I like, as much as I dislike getting griefed by people, I also enjoy all the people that help each other out. There was a guy yesterday I was playing, like he hit me up a couple times. He kept coming over to my base and saying, like just throw the scrap at him and stuff. And I was actually crafting up most of my scrap because my scrap was all rainbows that I was missing flawless in, so I was doing a bunch. But I gave him like a rainbow amp walker and he needed a proto roller in rainbow, but I found one in Beskar, so I gave that to him. So I gave him like a couple decent blueprints he needed for his rebirth. And then I saw that I needed a Motrax, and I saw the Motrax came up, and he grabbed it already, and he ran off to his base. Fortunately, he didn't throw it on a bench. He threw it into his blueprint locker because he was full up. But I just waited there, and I told him, like, hey man, I need that for my rebirth if you don't mind, right? And man, he was nice enough. He gave it back to me, and I like that part of it. That's why I like the private lobbies. You find these people that are so good and really help each other out. And I mean, it's great. I'm in a lobby with a whole bunch of people watching my stream, so it's even more helpful. But even when you just go into a public lobby with a bunch of randoms, man, it's super nice to find a bunch of people that really help each other out. That's cool, Wardrower. Yeah, you could use this whole game as a life lesson on being nice to one another versus being mean to somebody. And yeah, you get short-term gains by killing somebody to get a droid, but if you're nicer to people, you'll get a whole lot more in return in the long run. You can use it as the economics. Don't super rebirth it at 12. A little extra time gets you twice as much reward, or 3, 4, 5 times as much reward. Work a little harder, you get rewarded a little more. Yeah, Look at all the moral lessons you can have out of this game. Yeah, it'll teach you patience, that's for sure. All right, we're getting close. Not even 200 billion to go. And then I think that's going to be it. Actually, once I get to the next, once I get to 19, I think I'll bail out. I'll probably get myself up to 20 later on. I'll stop back in, get myself up to 20, and then I can Super Rebirth tomorrow at 20. I think I'll buy myself one more level of pickaxe. I think it was only 45, maybe 50. And then I'll save the rest in anticipation of how much it's going to cost in order to get a second companion droid. All right, War Drummer, have a good night. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. I think we found a place that we kind of like. I mean, of course, with renting, you've got negotiations and what you want fixed or what you like before you move in and how much you want to pay and how much they want. But we found a guy that seems very reasonable, and the place seems to be all right. It's got a great view, which always nice to have a spot with a really nice view. Most important, it's got enough space to put all the crap that you accumulate throughout life. We don't have a whole lot. I mean, the movers packed up all our stuff, like boxed it all up and loaded it on the truck and moved out in one day. It took probably about 8 hours well, mind you, they took an hour and a half lunch. So about 6 hours, a little over 6 hours probably, to box everything up, inventory it, pack it, and load it in the truck. So we don't have too much stuff. And it was one truck's worth of stuff. It's always more than you think when they actually get around to doing it. But we do have enough stuff that you need some storage, and it's always a challenge finding a place that has enough storage. But we found a spot. It's pretty close to my wife's work. It's close to a shopping center where there's a grocery store and everything, so you don't have to go out of your way to get stuff. It's got a nice view. So hopefully it works out. Because we were a little discouraged. We came here about a month ago looking for a place, and we didn't find anything we liked. But it gave us an idea of the layout of the city and where stuff's at, and you get an idea of because we live in apartments typically, so you get an idea of what kind of layout the different apartments have, and a feel for what other units are going to look like in the same building, and you can just rule some of them out right away. Like, man, some of them are old and dated and just not well maintained. So hopefully it works out. We'll find out if with my wife's work, they have like a team that signs all the leases and takes care of that, because they need to make sure you're not going to get stuck in a lease that you can't get out of, because you never know, they might move us again in a month or a year or whenever they want to move us. So it's got to go through their contracts team. So hopefully, and they can be picky sometimes, but hopefully, oh, there we are. We're already ready for rebirth. Hopefully they can get it sorted out and we can get moved in. Our stuff is already on the way, so it should be here in like 3 days or 4 days. All right, I think it's rebirth time. Boom, there we go. I got everything I need for the next one except for 2 trillion. So that one's got a long way to go. Everything, I've already got full workbenches, all cooking. Let me get these restarted, and I think that's going to be it for me, chat. I think I'm going to bugger off. I got a bunch of stuff I need to take care of. But let's get all these running at least. Most important, that one. No, only one set of Nova Crystals today. Still not bad. Anytime I can get Nova Crystals, I'm happy. All right, that's that. Done. Everything is on a long cook for 4+ hours. I got 2 slots filled with things here that I could put on later. All right, everyone, I think that's going to be it for me today. We managed to get from a Super Rebirth all the way back to 19, and it took, I don't even know how long it took me. I don't even know how long I've been streaming. I don't know. I don't know how long I've been, but it doesn't seem like it's been that long. Oh yeah, 3 hours. 3 hours. And 3 hours and 19 minutes, but the first 20 minutes don't count because I was just bullshitting around anyway. So about 3 hours to get all the way from 0 up to 19. That was pretty fast. Before I bail out, I don't know if anybody needs any of the blueprints I've got laying around here. I don't think most of them are mine anyways. Mine are all out in front of the base down here. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. I will be back again tomorrow, probably around the same time. I will probably get myself up one more level tonight, and we will rebirth and do it all over again. Spend some more crystals. Thanks, John. You have a good night, too. As always, guys, have a great time. Keep up the grind. Grind smarter, not harder. And we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it.